Yeah, there shouldn't be any cross-contamination. Oh, right. Hello, chat. I need you to engage with me in a little bit of troubleshooting. How the fuck do I sound right now? Because I think my mic did that thing where the little, you know, the little hell knob in the most inconvenient place got bumped. So I think it's like super high right now. But it's a little hard for me to tell. So, chat, I'm going to need you to start helping me figure this out. Because I'm at the... While I'm streaming, there's only so much I can do with self-listen and, like, testing and stuff. I closed Discord for a second, even. But there should be no sound feedback. Alright, it's been like 30 seconds, guys. Hello, hi. Anybody there? Hello? I'm a little muffled, okay. Well, I dialed it down, so... You know, of course the microphone picks, like, some random time to get blasted. I don't know what that means. Sorry, I was running a test, and it's like, the highest value you saw was 71%. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? No, that's not it. God, how the hell do I... There's the sound control panel. Like, right now, I should be very unmuffled. I'm fucking, you know... Pop filter off. Okay, let me try raising that very slightly. So that's at about a 21 mic level. And I'm sure if Axe is listening, he'll be like, oh my god, Omega, that's why I can never hear you. You've got 21% mic value. Yeah, it's because if I put this to where it was, you'd fucking die. I think it was dialed all the way up to like 28. How we doing? How's this? Before I reboot Discord and uncap my thing. I think it's doing better than it was, because when I'm silent, the OBS bars go completely flat. Before it was picking up, like, my fan noise and shit. So I think this is better. I mean, a bit better as in, like, you can understand me clearly, or what here? Like, I know there's only 4 of you, but the stream doesn't start until we get some fucking direction here. Because, like I said, I can't keep my timing and troubleshoot it for me, too. Because then you guys have to listen to me echo. And after all the rigmarole I had yesterday getting Fail Portrayal started, I really don't want to be like, my stream, I can't start it. Yeah, we're on ultra low. Okay, Caesar says it sounds clear enough. Let me try putting the pop filter back on just to be sure. Because you can hear me pop and stuff. But I think I got it based on what OBS is doing. It seems like it's mostly in the green and yellow, and it's not, like, picking up super loud fan noise. Okay. Well, with that regard, let's hit OK on all my sound panel stuff and reopen Discord just to make sure Discord wasn't, like, stealing anything. Actually, no, don't do that just yet. I want to double check. I want to double check the settings where things are like, they can take control of your microphone. I want to be like, no, don't do that. So, while I reopen Discord, let's do a scene transition. Now we should be getting, like, the, you know, chunky Elgato audio. So now we can test how my sound mix is. Drag my ass all the way across the slidey mat. But I should be audible, clearly, based on the sound levels over the game audio. Even though, to me anyway, at least out of my TV, the main menu screen and character select screens for 14 are always so gosh darn loud. It's weird. I usually dial up the TV volume a little when I'm in game so I can hear all the stuff, but I have. I'm gonna mute the server for a little bit because people are yelling about stuff. Speaking of meter, where the hell is my remote anyway? Hold on a second. I'll push the button to start logging in. Nothing freaky will happen in that process. I'll just appear in the front lawn. I'm a 13 today. Alright. While that's putting someone in. Because I have no idea how I'm going to sound in Discord to people.
Play the dungeon.
Well, that's what I was, but that's also what I'm saying, because I could also just put the circle that makes you can't leave until everyone's done.
They can,
Well,
yeah,
at
they
the
can
same-
always do that.
At the same time, you still can't do anything. You're just stuck in a circle. All you can do is run around in your circle. Oh, but Mega's logged in.
By the way, chat, if you were curious why those guys sounded soft, don't worry about that. That was on my end. My control volume was low.
I am a soft boy today.
Okay, alright. But everybody, how do I sound to you guys in the VC?
You sound great.
On my end, you sound fine.
Not fun.
Okay. All right, then I unfuckled whatever was fuckled because my mic was in super loud gain mode before I started streaming.
Games.
You know when you bump the bottom of the mic and it's suddenly you're like talking through a loudspeaker. But okay, all right, we're in. All right, I'm gonna get back to where I was before I was unceremoniously yeeted from this realm.
Back to Jordania.
Yeah. Nope, Caesar's already found me to cyberstalk me. Quick.
I still think it's fun of being like, man, the dragons get to keep all the nice things.
The dragons.
I think it's the
It takes a lot of people. It takes a lot of people for you to go up to the dragon and tell them no.
I guess the
Are
mountains.
they gonna
separating
hit me
Corpus
with
and Jordania
AoE
is so
lightning
huge.
magic while I'm in here? By the way, Chad, I touched the big rock. I touched this large rock off stream so I can get back here easily. I gotta figure out how the hell to leave this room. There it is. I've played a
Now, you
little
might get-
off stream,
I've-
but not a lot, chat.
Even I've gotten stuck trying to traverse going up and down that tower.
Okay, cool.
Oh, are you at fucking
Annex Shrine.
Yes.
Yeah, Annex Shrine.
That's why I made the joke about
Yeah.
getting AoE lightning. It's okay. I needed to walk from the Aetherite to Ysayle, aka Iceheart, to, go back to Queston. I guess me actually starting this line of dialogue did not count last time. Because I'm pretty sure that I got far enough in this, starting this next MSQ for them to walk away, but they're back here, so. And we're gonna go punch a Primal, probably. But that means we gotta do some wiggling.
We probably won't have everyone today. Walter is back from vacation finally, but their sub ran out. And they said they're not gonna up it until next week.
I guess their paycheck runs over then.
Like that. Loft's firing up his PC, though. So he'll be here soon.
Dallas is hella behind. So
I'll be there for the fight at least.
Dallas
Try to
will
figure it out.
exist. It's just he's still going to be in. I think he still needs to wrap AAR.
He's got to do the bridge quests.
Oh, did he? Okay, so did he actually
he's
clear?
He's still in base.
I think
AR.
he's fought Ultima. I think.
Has he?
I don't know if he has.
I don't remember. Or was
I mean, I know he
Man.
did for his previous character. I don't know if he designed it for this one.
What?
He just has it available.
What level?
No,
is
because
he
remember
at?
yesterday you were talking about he was trying to get to Mordona, and the way that you told him was probably not the right way because the things were level.
Right, he doesn't have
49.
maximal character.
Yeah, so he's not max level. I assume if he's trying to get to Mordona, he's trying to do the setup to do the castrums and stuff.
I'm gonna be real. I took Axe Pass, but I just managed to dodge everything.
If
Just
you're
gotta
on a
go
mountain,
fast.
you're fine usually.
They do be like that sometimes.
Mew 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 mew.
What's that? ran by with the demon brick. But
Let's see, in
yes.
total we'll have about 6, so we'll only get 2 randos, won't be that bad.
Okay.
Alright, for at least 3 more minutes, I'm stuck in PvP.
Oh no.
You'll have 3 minutes.
As usual.
Actually, Omega, I definitely should remind you of that too. If you want to get the fucking orb, you're gonna have to do some PvP.
Yes, I
because,
remember that. I can access it now, but we haven't really been doing any big pushes. Last night you were going to do some PvP, but then you forgot and got tired.
Yes.
It's also something you just do every day.
Eh,
Well, no, I was just busy doing a bunch of stuff, but no. Season 5, the current PvP season, will be ending at patch 6.38, which is coinciding with the 24-hour maintenance that they're going to be having to upgrade the North American servers data.
The 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah, so we got a couple weeks, and depending how far you want to go, reaching 25, which is where the
Orb.
The orb's 15, but 25 is where the outfit is.
It
Is
looks
it a really cool outfit?
It does actually look really
That's what
good.
people
Does
say.
somebody other than Axe say it's a really cool outfit?
Alter did.
Yeah, Alter did.
Okay.
I was gonna say that, but Axe, as always, does not fucking respect the pecking order.
Well, I mean, depending on how, I don't actually know how difficult it is because I haven't done any of the stuff, so I don't know how hard it is to just throw in on that. We can do some of that on stream. Because I haven't.
Let's not
I
do it on
haven't tried
stream. Let's actually, we'll do. I think that's something we should learn off stream because it's gonna be a lot of you fiddling with menus, relearning abilities.
Ah,
and-
okay, yeah.
You gotta make a new hotbar for each
Makes sense,
each
yeah.
version of the
All right.
class.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
fair.
At least the class you level up with, you can immediately switch to a different one.
Yeah, no, that's the interesting thing about PvP, especially with frontlines. You can queue in as any class, but once you enter PvP, you can switch to another class. And when you complete the PvP, your XP will go back to the original class you had. So if there is a particular class that you favor in PvP, but you want to level something else, you can switch between them.
Well, that's very handy because, as I was going to bring up, but Axe also kept interrupting me, I have been doing some like class unlocking and a little bit of leveling off stream. I have access to Gladiator, Machinist, and unlocked Astro last night. I don't claim to know how to play Astro because I didn't have time for any of that. It was like 1 a.m. But I have unlocked it. I do, at least at level 30, have a rearranged my hotbar as Machinist and understand how to push buttons. So if you can like regurgitate your EXP into lower level classes, that's good because there's, you know, for Gladiator and eventually into Paladin, there's a little bit of a gap there. I can't even do Beginner's Hall until level 15, so there's just a lot of just having to poke stuff with a sword back there.
Well, unfortunately, I do believe you have to be at least level 30 to be up frontline.
Okay, well, I
But
can do that at
after
least
that-
for feeding Astro and Machinist EXP.
Don't worry, like I said, you're in the free company, so you should be getting sort of bonuses that will not to help you with your leveling.
Oh, shit, that reminds me. I was in the front lawn. I should have gone in and, like, eaten some breakfast or something.
From my experience,
I always forget.
from leveling from 1, usually if you just do like the first 3 quests, as it does, you'll get to like 15 easily, and then it slows down massively.
No, Axe, you're wrong, though.
If you're also doing the hunting log at the same time.
So not if you do the quest, if you also go out
Well,
and
the
grind
quests
mobs.
overlap. The quests send you to zones that overlap with the hunting log.
Axe,
Not all
I
the
mean,
time.
you're factually incorrect because I did the first thing as Gladiator, and yes, I did stick around to do some of the hunting log, but that only got me to level 7. There's 8 more levels, Axe. Technically, I think at 10 you can do the next quest? Or is it 10?
Axe,
It's
when you
1-5.
were leveling the quest, we had an EXP boost.
I didn't actually.
You did? Oh.
No.
Alright, you weren't then. Okay, my bad then.
Axe, Axe, you were still using your XP boasting items, weren't you?
I was at food on, yeah.
Well, I mean, don't you have like a brand new ring? Another such thing?
I was using that, yeah. Mega also technically has that one too.
Unfortunately, I don't know if Mega remembers all these things.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure I have it, but I just went gear optimize, so I don't know if it would have stuck that back on me when I switched
I
back.
think
'cause,
the
you know,
brand new
I
ring's
end up-
really. I think the.
It is
Naked.
good up to level 30, yeah.
I think it's usually there. Actually, I have my brand new ring on up till a lot of my classes up to level 45.
Yeah, actually,
It
Omega
doesn't go
signed
that good.
on. If someone gives him the recruit a friend thing, it should get him the thing that gives him the headband, the circlet. I don't think we've passed the expiration date on it. I don't think. Because I believe. Hang on, let me double check that. Technically, I already got everything I need from the recruiting team friend campaign, so.
So let's work
They
on
think it
more
is.
threads.
There was someone in my party named Patch Notes.
Hear this guy.
Hello.
Yeah,
I
this is
know.
you.
It's not
Hello.
really good for yourself when things happen.
Yeah,
Should
no.
I
Oh, sorry.
go?
No,
Hang on.
Dallas, never let Axe bully you out of the VC.
No, I'm just saying that it's like, because he's here, we're just not going to talk about anything anymore.
That's the opposite. We're gonna talk about any and everything because Dallas tangents like a motherfucker.
It's true. We're gonna talk about lots of stuff. Right now, we're just trying to figure out like.
Well, yeah, no. I mean, if you, I can't remember.
Logged in.
I'm not entirely sure, but if the recruit a friend campaign is still good, after 30 days you'll get a headpiece that will give you a 20% experience bonus, 25 level 25 and below.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Wait. Okay, that is nice. I wish I had a recruiter friend thingy.
What?
You should have the brand new ring at least and put that on.
No, I already way past the expiry.
Yeah, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Do I?
God, I've considered just buying a collector's edition just to get the earring.
I don't think that's worth it.
As people have, but it's probably not worth it.
I
Maybe
bought
maybe
it,
with an
like,
expansion, I'll probably do it.
I mean, I bought all the collections just because I love this fucking game.
See, that's a good reason though.
Yeah.
I also am kind of on that too, but I've been playing this game all the fucking time, which is like, I think I like
you
it.
do. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was slightly bamboozled back there. I was trying to
I-
leave town through what looked like an exit, but no, it was a very thin rock wall. Just a fuck.
But I love the game, but man, I've just really used enough of my money.
Well, it's the good part of the Square, at least.
Square is gonna get some.
I don't
But
look. You know me. I'm very critical of game companies. I don't think Square is, as far as game companies go, they're not particularly bad.
I mean,
mic
like,
out?
their fucking CEO was ranting and raving about NFTs and all that stuff, and the rest of the world was like, get that man out of here.
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
are
that's
still making
good.
their NFT game, but I mean, it just looks like a new
fucking
version of
good
a gacha game, just
It's
like
just another,
cheaper.
it's the next
They-
version of the third birthday and all the
Look,
baggage that
I'm not saying they're great or anything. I'm just saying,
I-
as far as game companies go, they're pretty low on my shit list.
Axe said words there that I just didn't understand, and thus they weren't
The
relevant.
third birthday is basically the way that was hatcheted and buried of Parasite Eve.
Yeah, it's the third game that no one wants to talk about.
Okay,
Terrible.
moving on.
Then let's not talk about it. I don't know why Axe brought it up because I didn't remember it, so
Then-
it doesn't matter. But no, like the art style they've got for their weird little NFT game thing is just they've got like 999 quote unquote unique. There was a lot of recycled assets.
Square Enix seems to this is gonna hurt me when I go to Steam, isn't it?
Well, and mine's gonna grow too.
I will say that at least the Dissidia gacha game is probably the quote-unquote one of the lesser evil ones because you at least unlock all the characters by going
Well,
through the story.
okay, but there is a little bit of story behind that. It's because, and this is true, it is a spiritual sequel, I should say, not an actual sequel, to probably the worst gacha game of all time.
All the bravest.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't
Square's
the-
done that a couple of times, haven't they? They've had a game that didn't work out, and they're just like, "Fuck it, we'll do it again."
Wait, did the Brave Frontier game come out before or after the Dissidia one?
That's after.
Okay.
All the Bravest was first, though.
Yeah, I remember that.
2010, or like, yeah, 2011-ish. It was one of the first gacha games, and God, it was bad. Oh yeah, I own Tactics Ogre, I own every Final Fantasy game, I own
I still haven't put my Tactics
both
Ogre disc in my
Octopath
machine.
Travelers, I
Keep really good.
own,
Have you
if
played
I'm
most
looking
of
at my
these?
personal collection, yeah. Dude, Square Enix is the developer of my childhood, by far.
Oh yeah, no, like
It's like
even though
them
I
and
love,
BioWare are the two developers I've played the most games for.
like I'm there with Dallas. Like I'm still working on rebuilding my Square Enix, my Square. Well, I guess I'm putting Enix in here because they're Square Enix. And Enix made some pretty fucking good games too back in the day.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, like I have bought like in the past couple years, I bought copies of both Parasite Eve 2. I picked up fucking Dallas, do you remember this? Do you remember Radiata Stories?
Oh god, that's an old game. But yeah, I do.
Yeah, I've got a copy of that. Like, fuck.
Chrono
Like-
Trigger obviously is another
I haven't been able
one.
to find a copy of. Well, I haven't been able to find a cheap copy of Chrono Trigger.
It's
I
on
own the
Steam.
DS version. The DS version is pretty good.
Like, I'm waiting for that person just to slip up and miss a fucking keystroke and be like, I'm there.
You just accidentally mark it for $99 instead of $999 or whatever the fuck is.
The game though I am looking for the most because I really want it though is Einhander. It was a Squaresoft's. It was a 3D side shooter that they put on the PS1, and it's really wild. I actually this came up like not too long ago about how the bird and the Keeper of the Lake is actually a reference to it, and it blew my mind when someone actually pointed that out to me, and it's like I was so offended.
Oh,
Not at
right,
that person, at myself.
I
It's like,
forgot
how
they produced the David Cage games.
Really?
Yeah, or at least they did Omicron the Nomad Soul. And what was the Evil Women or the Internet?
What?
Don't know, that could be two of them.
No, it's the first one. It's not the one before Heavy Rain.
Fahrenheit something?
Yeah, Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Fahrenheit.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, they produced
that was-
those two.
I thought that was more about like drug demon.
Yes, but also Old Women are the Internet. Don't worry about it.
I want to talk about these bug boys, but also I'm being stunlocked by this conversation.
The NAF, I adore the
Flashbang to my
NAF.
words. Well, yeah.
That's
So
great.
I did not. You can tell by the fact that I can't speak. I did not think this was how this interaction was gonna go. I like handed these guys some food, and they're just like, "Yo, come to our shitty homes.
I have agoraphobia.
We're
now,
cool.
but
Let's
yeah.
not get eaten by dragons. Let's go." I'm like,
Oh,
"What?"
They're like scarabs? I can't tell though.
Nah, the ant boys are good.
I guess it would be ants.
I got a total.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't need to pay any Square Enix money. I just don't. I own over 75 Square Enix games.
Well, I mean, hypothetically, Dallas, if you like playing Square Enix games in the future, they may
That's
need
true.
some of your money now, but just paying your Final Fantasy XIV sub goes a long way.
Because they've done like half of my favorite series. They did the Tomb Raider remakes, which I personally like more than Uncharted.
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna
finish
bitch about
it.
Uncharted, but I'm surprised. A lot of people like to talk about shit about the remake.
They're wrong. I
They were
don't.
good. They're good like Met. They're
Like
good
the
like
third
Batman.
one, the third one had a weird release kerfuffle. Is about the worst thing I can say about the series. And they kept losing Square money apparently because they spent ungodly amounts of money on it.
I think that's probably the problem.
That said, Square also, I don't actually know what the fuck Square. I feel like sometimes Square Enix. Oh, my bird just ran out. I'll have to
Make up their
resummon it.
or loss margins. I agree.
No, I feel like Square, they're kind of like EA in that they assume that every video game should just be Final Fantasy XIV and just print money forever. Because
Yeah,
they do kind of
that
talk about
last
how,
thing.
I mean, 14 has saved them from financial collapse at least once. Like it's a steady stream of revenue that they're really happy about. So if you like 14, it's gonna go on for a while. But I wonder if that like characterizes because almost everything Square has ever produced or submitted has quote unquote underperformed. And
I think part of it is also that they don't have the old reliables that Capcom and EA do.
I mean,
i.e.
they
don't have any sports games.
I mean,
that
it's
reminds
true they don't
me
have
of-
something they can keep releasing like that, other than their
Clearly,
9 billion
Dallas,
gacha
clearly
games.
what they need to do is they need to remake a Herjits.
Hey, Dawson, I just remembered something you actually want to know.
I got
The
that.
latest actually 2K wrestling game was actually good.
I mean, the last two have been good. 22 and 20.
23 is actually really good. That's like
20 was so bad that they took a year off.
I believe they
Yeah,
had to. I
yeah,
think there was a
yeah.
question of if they would still have the license.
Yeah, no, WWE.
I'll be right back, guys.
Alright, we don't care a lot about
All right,
our video
all right,
games.
all right, all right. Sorry about that. I
But
just
if
wanted
you
to tell
make
you
a
about
game this bad again, we're gonna kick your ass.
Okay, learning stories.
that. The VAF are great. The VAF are just, they try their best.
Stuff.
So, noodles have been consumed. I can talk now.
Sorry, just little Ice Heart Estinian interactions.
I didn't find that art piece about like.
Yeah, no,
those two, like, in
you
advance.
you can tell like the hate shipping.
I think I've always said it is like if they weren't stuck at both ends of a different of a concept.
Damn it, there's these motherfucking black-robed men again!
No. The enemies to lovers is a very popular trope, Max.
Yeah, but Estinian can't people.
I think he can figure it out. Listen, we've got a lot of expansions for Estinian to figure out.
He's just an edgelord. He's not that bad.
Oh god, no. What was that? Sorry.
Can you
I was thinking about fucking weird ass Square games. What was the name of that fucking weird ass Square game that fuck, it was on the PlayStation. No, it was on the PS2. It was peak fucking Nomura design. What was it?
Vagrant Story?
Bouncer, yes.
Oh, that fucking nonsense.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I remember that one.
It just feels like it just felt like proto Kingdom Hearts designs.
It was.
Well, I mean, I talked about this off stream yesterday, but like, I know a lot of people give Nomura shit for whatchamacallit, for Kingdom Hearts in general, and also for anything ever that would have been changed about Final Fantasy VII Remake. Never mind that it was Kitase and the other writer besides Nomura who were like, let's change all the stuff. But you gotta remember, Tetsuya Nomura got his start at Square as a character artist and character designer. And that just kind of, like, slowly crept its way up into, like, hey, well, you're designing all these characters. Do you want to just write a game and produce them? You know.
Two things. One is, for Kingdom Hearts, I mostly blame Disney for how they probably like strong-arm most of the Square staff into doing it a certain way.
I'm not gonna give them that much credit. They've made enough of those games that I hate that I'm like, I'm not gonna give them that excuse. They've made a lot of Kingdom Hearts games. I think there's
It's
like
true.
Yeah, but the story never shifted. It always just kind of stagnated.
That's right, I can say stuff now. I could have just said ...
What's the fun in that?
But I choose
God,
not
I
to.
remember that fucking game that came out recently that they had that was an absolute disaster. It was like, it was that fucking Mario Odyssey ripoff. What the fuck?
Bale
was
in
it?
Wonderland?
Yeah, that one.
Hey, Lucky, I need to send you something that looks like it could be a screenshot slash wallpaper background.
So I need to
Minus the
understand.
text box. Well, it's loading. Apparently, the screenshot is 4.1 megs.
I gotta go count how many fucking Square Enix games I have. Hang on one second.
So, I need to ask you. You say this word a lot, but I don't know what you actually do. What is your definition of edgelord? Because I feel like you use it in ways that don't make sense half the time.
Is a man edgy?
No. I do have a very specific definition. An edgelord is someone who is being tonally edgy and like dark and brooding, or like overly dark, as juxtaposed by the overall like theme of the game. Like if the entire game, like you can't be an edgelord in Doom because the game is edge.
I feel like Estinian is not edgelord considering he's in a war story.
That's not the thing.
No, you're cutting that definition way too fine.
The time
You
of
gotta
14
remember,
the tone of 14 is not edgy.
14 is not that edgy. Like, there are parts of it that are dark and serious, but it's not that edgy. Like, I just talked about how I was completely bamboozled because I stumbled into this beast tribe, and admittedly, they're a little set apart. They're kind of like the sylphs we meet, but still, like, we didn't know that yet. And I just met them, and we had a really, like, goofy, off-base, self-effacing interaction, and then we roll back to that, and then blah, blah, blah. One of them's talking about, yeah, a long time ago, a dragon came by, and it was wounded, and stuff happened, and then Estinian's like, that's cool. It's too bad that dragon didn't fucking die, am I right? And Iceheart looks at him like, bro?
I also think
You
being
for
an
real?
edgelord, you have to be intentionally edgy. I
No.
feel like if you just don't understand
No,
better,
you
you're just
don't.
you're just stuck that way.
Also,
No.
Estinian does understand better.
I don't think he does is the
He,
thing.
very
no,
much
wasn't he taught by Alberic? Isn't that how we got introduced? Alberic is fine.
But
Yeah.
Estinian was more shaped by how dragons killed all of his family.
that doesn't
So?
give you an excuse. There are plenty of people with entirely dead families who aren't edgelord.
Some of them are
No,
honestly too cheerful for it,
I
but
would argue Fire Emblem does that very well about making characters with absolutely fucked up backstories who are not edgelords.
actually, another thing about
Yeah,
it,
I'm an
I've been
outwardly
listening a
happy
lot. I've been
person.
listening a lot
What's
to
your
the.
backstory? Oh, all of my family got murdered in front of me by bandits, but I'm cool.
I mean, honestly, I'm just thinking. I've been listening a lot to the Fire Emblem 7, Blazing Sword soundtrack again, because for the Game Boy Advance, that
Very
OST is
good.
fucking rad. But like, that's actually kind of how Lindis is. Like, when you meet her, she's like, yeah, my parents, like, died of disease a couple years ago. I'm living literally alone in the middle of these these plains. I just, occasionally I stab bandits. Let's go to the next town so we can make sure everybody's cool. Like, and yes, there is sad stuff about her, like, backstory interactions, like, with her grandpa and stuff. But, like, for the most part, she's remarkably chipper for, hey, I'm, like, 17, and I live alone in the plains surrounded by bandits.
Yeah. Like, I would argue the only game that actually has, like, a real edgelord main character is Sacred Stones. With,
I apologize for bringing this up. I'm just
yeah.
used to when people say edgelord, they use it just to mean something and not actually mean anything of value.
No, edgelord is a tonally dissonant character who trends towards edgy behavior. Like,
I don't think it is because everyone notices he has a problem.
but it's
about
tonally dissonant. No, Axe, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
By tonally
The audience's
dissonant, I mean-
reaction has nothing to do with this.
Like, here's the thing. If you have... I'll give you another example. Devil May Cry. You cannot be an edgelord in those games because those games are made of edge. So it's
Often
all
to a
the
point
same
of
thing.
to a
I
point of
disagree,
parody,
but
but no, you can't.
No, you're
Fucking-
wrong. You're incorrect.
No, those
Because to me it's
games
not
are
edgy.
absolutely full of
Worthless.
cool guy
Are
edge.
you telling me Devil May Cry is not edgy? Okay, you don't know what edgy
No, it's a
is.
silly game. It's a
No.
silly
Yes,
game.
no. Devil May Cry is aware that it's trying too hard. That
Yes,
doesn't
it
mean
is
that it's not
self-aware,
edgy.
But it doesn't, especially Devil May Cry 1.
That's
Okay, fair,
that's the
like,
point
that
that, and that's the point that Dallas is making.
Dark Soul with light.
I think that's also just bad voice direction.
I mean, yes, but also, even the normal line, how do you read that line well?
I don't know.
Ah, 4 buttons.
Exactly.
Die
I don't think
weird
it's meant to be read in English.
water mites. What the
Like-
fuck even is this thing I just killed?
Like,
Ah,
also,
Namka.
Yeah.
They're like little water bugs.
Okay, they are little water mites.
You
Okay.
can see a bigger one over there.
They
And
are a
edgy do-
thing.
And just to
Yeah.
clarify this, Axe, edgy doesn't just mean dark. It has to be dark, and usually there has to be... For a game for me to be edgy, it cannot be a hopeless game. Like, this war of mine is not an edgy game. It is
a depressing
depressing.
Edgy
Yeah.
is. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a reason why it comes from the word edge. There has to be. They are trying to be sharp, biting, something we're trying to get at there. Whether that's like to shock you, to surprise you. Sometimes it's trying to like emotionally galvanize you, but a lot of time it's just like, yeah, I'm a cool guy. I'm gonna say something badass, like, hey, you suck. Actually, no, that's even too lame to
I
word.
guess
What's
I'm-
like
I
what
always
is
see
like a
the
good
scene as-
edgy one-liner? I guess
I guess
I'll
we're
fill your
just-
dark soul with light.
I guess if it is, I always see the scene as like he's so blind to his actual situation that he only thinks about the thing of the war he's in, to the point that everyone else is like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?"
I mean, that's
I'm
still
busted edgy,
he's
they're
still
not.
being like having played through quite a two. I assume 2 out of like, again, what is it?
6.
How many content blocks would there be? Hold on.
It's like
7? Technically, if you count ARR.
Well, yeah, AAR. I mean, I don't think bridge quests count in this context. We're talking about Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word,
Oh, then...
Stormblood, Shadowbringer, Endwalker, right? 5?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've done 2 out of 5 content blocks for Dragoon story stuff. Dragoons are kind of edgy. Like, I know that they
Yes.
kind of fall away later. That's the joke everybody makes about, like, Dark Knight and especially Reaper is that, like, oh, Dragoons got less edgy, so we had to, like, edge it up a little. But early Dragoon stuff is very much like, yeah, we're bound. I'm bound to this dark dragon orb. We can't be too careful. If we use too much dragon power, we get taken over by the blood of the dragon. It's like,
You know,
Don't
I'm so
forget,
angry.
you have to get covered in the blood of dragons in the first place.
yeah.
No,
No.
he's just so angry. He's
There's
so angry.
there's a lot of blood, and there's a lot of the really like chuny try hard, like, oh no, I can't use this forbidden power too far.
Also, to add it, Dragoon Mithril is made by being doused in dragon blood.
Well, yeah. Lucky
Also,
literally just said that, as usual.
For one clarification, an edgelord can be an edgelord in one context, but not in another. The best example I can think of is Batman. In his own context, he's not really an edgelord because his comics are usually pretty grim and dark. But whenever the fucking Justice League happens, he is a goddamn edgelord. Because everyone else is normal.
And also, I think there's some
Yeah.
dimension to
Sad.
Batman. You know, you can write. He can be, I'm the goddamn Batman, or he can be like, hello, I'm the Batman. Do you want to solve crimes?
That's very true. His amount of edgelord varies depending on who's at work. That
Or
day.
if he's also being a detective or not at the time.
Or if Frank Miller's involved.
Frank Miller's a whole other thing.
I grew up on the cartoons. I'm used to Batman being nice to kids.
I mean, the cartoons do honestly a good representation of Batman.
But I also think
it's a pretty good Batman.
it's also the thing of I think that Batman's already a post-adjustment at this point.
Yeah, it's. I think I would call him like post Silver Age. I don't know what to call that. Because he's not quite Bronze Age. Because he doesn't. No, he doesn't kill enough people.
Oh, no,
First of all,
the Iron
also,
Age.
I mean, we don't even talk about the. Like, usually people refer to that as the Iron Age or the Dark Age of comics. As like, oh look, we're not shiny and weird anymore. We're dark and
I
gritty.
hate it so much.
But the thing is, I almost feel like the cartoon era Batman, because Batman the Animated Series was late 90s or was it mid 90s?
Yeah, I want to say it was 95, 90.
Yeah, so mid 90s. So in comic books, things were pretty edgy in the early to mid 90s. So I feel like they wrote the animated series Batman to kind of be like, okay, Batman comic books no longer appeal to kids, but
it's basically Silver Age Batman without as much hokey stuff.
yeah, they make it less campy.
I'm sorry for starting.
Okay, not that far though. I do have to be careful to not accidentally stumble into fate. See, right now it's fine because we're fucking.
Damn lucky. That's impressive.
Not as impressive as Dallas. He has 75.
Well, Dallas is also just.
I mean, I don't know if Dallas just looked at his Steam library, so.
Well, yeah,
I
no.
looked at my personal collection too.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna ask how many of those have you bought more than once?
I didn't count that, but if I did, I haven't actually bought that many Square games more than once because Square's very good about putting things on consoles that make sense and putting things on PC. So I haven't.
Their
Nintendo
re-release
problem.
remaster policy is very good. Like that's something they've been making, hopefully been making money on for a while. Like remastering like Front Mission. They re-released Live last year.
They've
Live Alive.
constantly been doing this. Like, I recently got a copy of Final Fantasy Origins, which has Final Fantasy 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 1. Like, they've been doing this shit forever.
Yeah, it's nice. I actually, for the first time ever, I have owned the like PS4 emulator special copy version of Final Fantasy VII, the original, for fucking years. I booted it up for the first time, and that actually has like helpful features they added. Also, it has the second version of the script from like the PC release. No longer this guy are sick, but like they just do that. There's lots of stuff out there, and it's decently integrated with PlayStation Plus. Like when I was looking at my downloaded copy of 7, they were like, "Hey, check out all these other games. PS Plus included, PS Plus included, PS Plus included." Just add another one. Final Fantasy Type 0 is available now on PS Plus Extra.
Yeah, you can make a joke that Type 0 is a bit edgy. Holy shit.
I believe Type 0 do be like that.
Yeah.
Most
it is
Final
purple.
Fantasies aren't, but that one is.
Gee, there's a purple circle around this guy I got to talk to. I wonder what will happen.
Like, well, I don't know. Like, 16 might be a bit edgy. It feels that way.
I think it's going for very much like the dark.
I
Yeah.
think 16 is just like, hey, we exist in a post Game of Thrones on TV world.
We're going for grit.
Like, we just have to acknowledge that happened. I hope they
Well,
don't.
we can go for grit when we can turn into icons and have kaiju battles.
I mean, kaiju battles can still be dark and serious in a fun, funny way.
It's true. We do live in a post Shin
Because
Godzilla.
collateral damage is a thing.
True.
See, now this is the response I was
Also, you could
expecting.
actually be killing entire populations of cities
And
while fighting a
honestly, I would
kaiju.
argue a lot of the early kaiju films are they're not gritty necessarily, but they are not very
They're
child
stakes.
friendly.
I mean, they're not gritty because there's limitations to the tech, but like if you watch the original Godzilla, that is a like dark, sad
That's a
environmental
dark
movie.
Oh yeah, it's an allegory for the bomb.
It's about, and also for the ongoing crisis of nuclear testing.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, now I go up the switchback. See, this was the response I was expecting from a Beast Tribe, where they were just like, die, intruder! Waves of dudes!
I think the VAF are really cool, and like the NAF though, they're just.
I at least appreciate that they like, unlike with the sylphs, they actually like gave them different nouns there.
I hope they're cool, because usually I have a good track record with insect races in MMOs, so I hope they're cool. I hope I like them.
Again,
like
it's another one of those things that I didn't realize came from 12, though.
Do they mind control you?
I don't think so.
Can.
I mean, I don't know that this directly comes from 12, though certainly I think some of this model was used. The Urutan Yensa and 12 are more like little crabmen.
Yeah, pen.
But you are right that this is a very similar animation rig, so I would not be shocked if they didn't reuse some of these
What was that,
assets.
Chris?
Are you clicking up the pen or are you just clicking your mouse?
Oh, that's my keyboard.
You gotta click
Yeah,
on
for some reason,
sometimes.
Dallas's mic
I can't even hear it. That's the annoying part.
Is your mic just above your keyboard?
No, it's to the side.
Am I locked on?
So, just quickly, funny thing, you guys are talking about the Edgelord. I'm doing a Beast Tribe that specifically has an Edgelord in it. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay, so yeah, I know exactly. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they look like. But they have similar faces and legs. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain the Urutan Yensa are supposed to be like weird sand crabs because of the sand sea. But yeah, no, like their legs are very similar and their animations are very similar, so I suspect they're reused assets. Square also does that a lot. I think I've told this story before on a different podcast, but I'll remind everybody. The model that the Security Scorpion uses in Final Fantasy VII Remake is the one that they built for an event in 14, and they were just like, fuck it, we'll just do it again. We'll just up-res it and reuse that rig because we already have it.
No, if it works, don't knock it.
Yeah.
Like, I play Fire Emblem. I can't complain about used assets.
I need to show you this thing, Lucky.
Oh, I see it.
What the fuck do I?
Oh, I've got concept art.
Ah, look at this. Oh, the way.
Oh, are they also? Oh.
Yeah, now this is stuck in my head of being like, can you still call something an edgelord and still be well done?
Why are you still on this axe?
Yes, edgelord doesn't mean bad. It just means edgelord.
There are people who don't like edgy characters, but that is a point of personal preference. Axe just hangs out with too many people who have bad media literacy, and I don't know why he talks to those people.
Yeah, here's a.
I only talk to you guys.
That's not true. Because you complain to me about people who aren't us, who should not be named because I don't want to fucking donk on anybody on our live stream to, an audience of
All
6
right.
currently-ish?
I guess I do. I just forget about them all the time.
Sometimes it's bigger.
I do not.
Hopefully
hate
y'all like the
edgelords.
title of this one. I thought it was funny.
I hate characters who are them, but that is a correlation, not a causation.
Damn it. I'm not far enough to get the mouse yet.
Which mount?
Which one?
For the Beast Tribe.
Ah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
some
the
of them
next
have...
The next thing I looked at the shop was a fucking orchestration of Battle 1 from Final Fantasy 4.
That's cute. You could also just buy Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line, available now from Square Enix on
That
PS4 and Nintendo
requires Loft
Switch.
to have excess money.
Also, actually, I don't think Loth has either of those devices currently. Isn't your PS4 still freaked?
My PS4 is bricked and I don't have Switch.
Yeah. I don't know if they did a Steam release. I know they did not release on Xbox.
That reminds me, I need to download the Resident Evil 4 demo so I can practice before I literally pull it myself.
My copy
Lucky,
should be
I
on
wish you the
time.
best of becoming a parry god.
That's my goal.
So they're doing a remake of 4?
Yeah, it comes out next week.
Wow,
Or this weekend.
Dallas,
It
you are
comes up
you really do live under a rock when you're doing school
Well,
stuff.
When it comes to video games, yeah. Well, also the thing is, I don't know if this.
I'm also gonna interpolate this as Dallas does not moderate our games channel on Discord.
No.
I don't think he
No, I
moderates.
do. I
he
just don't
moderates
read it.
Okay.
Sorry. Lucky, I found the best character. I need to send.
I'll say this.
By the way, I paused on this because I want to point out I like these guys' weapon design. It's very weird. I like that this guy's got a weird knobbly staff. I don't know if those are supposed to be hammers, axes, or spears, but they're made of like little bug bits. That's cool.
I know some of the weapons are muskets.
Yeah, they're powder sticks.
Are you ready? Are you ready for insectile artillery? It's great.
I think RE4 is like my 3rd favorite Resident Evil. Maybe.
It's pretty up there for
Or
me.
4th.
That's like the
I was gonna make a joke
stuff,
about
too.
how, well, there's only 6 of them, but that's not really true. There were quite a
There's
lot
a
of
lot
side
of them.
games as well.
There's also RE7.
7?
Well, that's
It's my
true. There's
second
7 and
favorite
8.
one.
There's 7 and 8.
I enjoyed 8 as a
I just
game.
assumed Dallas
I'll say
because
that.
those were made in like the last 5-ish years. Actually, 7's
No.
probably a little older than that.
I've also-
RE7 is a return to the kind of REs I like. Spoiler, my favorite REs are 3, 2, and 7.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I can understand 2. 2 is a fucking classic. I wasn't much a fan of 3.
I love 3 so much.
I think I like Classic 3 more than Remake 3, but that's because other
Well, I
things.
played
Those
Classic.
are kind of there.
I played Classic 3, but I think I just kind of spaced while playing it. I don't know why. This is when I was going through a horror game marathon with my girlfriend at the time. And so we binged through Silent Hill 1 through 4, all the fucking Resident Evils. And I think by Resident Evil.
Sorry.
2 and 3
Yeah.
was a good peak. 4 is okay.
Silent Hill is one of those series that I just can't get in. I don't like most horror games, I'll say that.
I mean, the old school
I don't like
Silent
the
Hills are
best-
kind of weird. They have that problem of the great localizationing of like, hey, this game comes out in 6 months.
Now we
Here's the
have but to
spreadsheet.
wait.
Translate this game that's full of weird David Lynchian bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
I need-
7 suffers from that as well.
I need to know if
Final
this is
Fantasy
an
VII, I
odd
should say.
thing. Is it fair to be like a person? I like horror adventure games. I don't like horror hiding games. I like games where you're not defenseless. Because
No, that's fair.
I feel like that ruins the
We've had-
experience to me.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah, we've
and I
definitely
really don't
discussed
wanna
genres a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, they do a
That's
little
cool.
scarab stick. That's cute.
So anyway, while Omega is about to see the Primal.
Oh, Lord
Oh, hey, we used the name.
Master of the Sacred Blades, Wrath of the Colony, Conqueror of the
So
World.
I actually,
hear
I
our prayer.
don't know the context, but I did look up the name of the Primal before we got here because I was thinking if there would be a pun. But fun fact, this guy's not a summon. This was his original to 14.
Pray grant
surprised
unto your
considering-
devoted
I'm surprised
servant
considering
the
it doesn't
gift
really
of your
match up
divine
with the
presence.
now in my
I
mind.
could have sworn I heard that he was from the Open Story.
He could be.
Honestly,
The
my-
name could
I-
be a
I- I
reference,
think
but
there
it is not.
There is a design that kind of looks like him, but he's not as insectile.
But this character's name does not
That's
appear
just
as
the
a
name.
summon or recurring boss.
He comes.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay, I'm gonna say you can say the name as long as you don't give me any context. I don't actually care about that.
Okay.
This
It's
is the-
it's Ravana.
This is the vagrant story. Oh, lucky me to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only care about the context of the story. Names don't bother me.
Yes, this thing is going on here.
Unless it's like a really spoiler thing. Like if we fight idling sometimes in the universe, don't tell me. But
Thanks, Dallas.
Spoil it. Nah.
Thanks, Dallas.
Well, just don't say if we fight her.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah.
say anything.
Don't say anything.
Like I said, I personally have assumed any character that is a major like Final Fantasy summon. Sorry, I just my Warrior of Light looked up at Ravana and had that expression on the face. I'm reminded of the Yakuza 0 beam. That's rad.
Yeah, look at this boy.
He is pretty rad. This is a good design.
So when I first encountered
Very
him, I've never.
fucking,
It's like I thought he had to be from a different game because it's like I don't think he looks more like a Toku villain than.
Well, yeah,
actually, like,
he's
the
very
leader of the
tokusatsu in
insectoids.
design, but it
So
works.
I just thought like he had. I felt
he
he
also
needed
is
something
like
else 'cause it's like.
he's a primal,
Okay,
so he's
actually,
huge.
this makes no fucking sense. Since when do fucking primals have to look like they're fucking people? Does Ramu look like a sylph?
He really doesn't.
I thought it was because a lot of those designs are from other games.
Do you see
They
Silver
re-
with big-ass
Do you remember when
I mean-
Eagle
I
was
mean-
the twins that turned into a motorcycle?
There is a lot. I mean,
Fucking
I
right.
think 14. 14 Shiva is in line with how Shiva is traditionally used in Final Fantasy. Ifrit is actually kind of on the border. He does actually look a little like the Amalja, though, which is funny.
Well, Ifrit's been like had a couple of designs too.
But I mean, we've talked about this. Garuda is not usually a summon. Her being a giant bird woman is something that I think Yoshi P and his boys made up for this, and that they're gonna reuse in 16.
Listen, someone over there had a fucking giant bird woman to finish, and it was all like, that was my fucking time.
I'm just imagining
Also,
that
also
guy
the
is
others.
just like, no, guys, I've got it. The ultimate marketing technique. What if chocobos were sexy? And then there was just much clapping in the boardroom. It's like that guy gets thrown out of the window in the meeting meme, but in reverse.
Yeah.
He gets pulled back in.
Yeah.
Oh, glorious general. We have captured intruders.
But no, like, think
and
of
would
like
make
Bismarck.
us
It's a
you,
giant whale. Who's his
offering
beast
of
tribe?
their
The fucking owl bears.
Fair.
Yeah,
But yeah, like I said earlier, like
Komodo
names wise, the fact that I know that there's going to be names, that only makes me excited. I don't know anything about what Alexander's context is in 14. I just know that usually Alexander is a giant castle boy who shoots lasers, and I'm like, that's gonna be a fucking cool fight. I want to see it.
I am so sad that my favorite summon of all time is not a boss yet.
What is
Which
it?
one?
I think it's a mount. Kieran.
Hear me, Lord
It's true,
Ravana.
Keenan is used as a summon,
My
yeah.
He's a fake
companion and
boss, I
I did
think.
not come to contest
But
your
he has a
cool
chosen
mount
that I do
territory.
own.
No, that's Ixion from 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Kieran from 6.
We wished only
Kieran is
to
also
learn
used
the
in like I think it's
reason
in
you wage war
F15,
against the
both
dragons.
FFTAs as a summoner move.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's a recurring one. Technically, Carbuncle is also, but they just gave that to the summoning class.
Well, they just gave that to summoners.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like this.
Listen. You know what summon I fucking need in my life? Doom Train.
Well, I could also do. Is Kizali in the game?
Merely
I don't know
to
what that one is.
satisfy thy
That name doesn't sound
curiosity.
familiar.
I think
might
it's
be
only
like
in
versions.
six.
I thought of a funny one. Remora has been a summon before. As in the little fish boy.
The best way to describe Kitsali is a 200-foot tall chocobo with purple feathers.
He doesn't have that yet.
They probably use lightning.
Actually, so there's King Mooglmog. Is there a Chocobo Primal? Do we have Chocomog?
No, it's not
We
October.
do not have a chocobo. I can tell you, we do not have
I
a
know
chocobo.
that there's the red Chocobo meme already, but that would be funny if they
What are
made
you
a
talking about?
Primal
That is a
Chocobo.
primal.
You need a chocobo
Like,
Yeah,
oh
no,
my
but
God.
listen, it has nuclear power.
Make it the fat Chocobo. You know you want
I
to.
mean,
No
Yoshi P,
alliance,
please,
Lord
next expansion,
Ravana.
give us a chocobo primal.
No, you know who I.
We would
you
bring
know
an
who
end
I
to
love
our
in
war
the
with the
game?
dragons.
Because I don't think he is, and I think
Never
it's one
before
of the
have
most
the
beautiful
Nath risen up
summons.
in such numbers.
Vala
and never
Magard.
yet with you at their
oh
head.
God, how do I say it? Vala
Why do you lead them
Garmanda.
to war?
That's right.
Salagarmunda.
I'll show you a picture of it.
Is it another 6
No
summon?
meaning.
It's in a couple. I think it's in 5 first, then 6. I think it's in 4, 5, 6 actually.
Long
so
my children waited.
Sorry, I just had a thought, which is, fat chocobo things. No. Fat red chocobo.
That would be the terror.
And it becomes purple in its second phase.
He comes rolling at you.
I mean, that is how fat Chocobo do. I won't go into
I
the
would love
details
to.
also
I
for
would
this
love to
stream.
have a fucking. I would love to have a fucking battle where where the stage is actually like chasing the fat chocobo and everyone else is on chocobos. I don't know
Oh,
how
yeah,
that
it's
fucking work.
It's like
But
half
maybe be like-
chocobo race.
Like maybe it'd be like you're on a giant carriage, and that's the arena, and you just have fat chocobo just rolling around in the background. I'd love that.
As
You gotta
I
have like
feared,
some of the DPS
your
or
very
a tank
existence is
go
an
and like
obstacle to our goal.
be in the driver's seat for a bit.
Since you are so fond
Nothing, I
of
don't know.
fighting,
No, you can't be like. Here's the thing. It's an MMO. You can't be too complex.
and
Also,
should we
by the
emerge
way,
the victors,
you can't
I would
reason
have
with them,
you
Omega.
swear
He's
to
quite
withdraw your
sensual.
soldiers
Yeah, I
from
know.
Ravana
This is
and
stuff going on there. This is very interesting. I
Be able
want
to
to. I want to
cave
be
of
like,
blood.
hey, you sail first time, huh? You thought this was gonna go different. You thought this was gonna go differently
She got her ass kicked.
for
huh?
reasons I don't want to go into that because Dallas is here and I don't think he knows that bit yet. But we'll save that. But yeah, that's just funny. She writing her mouth writing checks her ass can't catch.
She thought
Luckily
she
mine
could do it.
can.
She thought she
Well,
could.
no, it's just like you look at it. It's just like it's just like when I told you.
Very well.
Anyway, he accepts our challenge to the big boy.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in my
I'm making progress. I'm finally at the new home base, essentially.
Yay.
So you did finish. Right, you did
I'm at
finish.
Revenant's Toll, essentially.
I do.
Did you see one of the
No,
airboys
fuck you,
put his
frog.
hand up like, what are you doing?
Fuck you, frog.
Giant frogs just keep tonguing me.
We were ashamed if there was in an area where there was just community Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, on the one hand, right now, I feel like I'm doing the fucking hold up, let her cook, but also like, is this really our best plan?
I mean, she's gonna try to cash that check.
I guess it's true.
You're going fucking die.
You called her a bitch. That she has to do.
That's right.
I feel like I could relate to this person on a personal level.
I mean, that's not literally what happened, but it is kind of what happened.
What is this?
There's crystals in that cave because it's where they did the summon.
I mean, I know that part. It's fucking Loth you're
Is
talking
aught
to.
amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Why the fuck? Why did you create this game?
What's your drift?
Oath is unbending as
They literally just
steel,
created an
little
area that is a
goddess.
circular dead
Thy
end with
rules
nothing
will
in
but
it.
add to my
There's
Probably
stuff
something there. Later.
Maybe.
Are you sure Are you sure there's doors there or something?
I mean, on the map, I'm sure it's circle shaped. Hey, I own that. I can't use those paladin arms yet, but I own those.
I forgot she did this.
Forgettable things.
Those are pretty good.
It's actually
Not quite as crazy as we can be, but since this is all in engine, this is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Some action.
Did you remember that moment too, Law?
Do I remember this moment? Yeah, because like this was one of my favorite cutscenes in Heaven's Blood.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Fuck you, Imperial Legion.
Okay, that could be that. Louder. What the hell?
To be more aggressive as he's in combat.
He's got to push his hotbar.
That was like,
Can you recheck your fucking settings?
raise it so it
His
fires louder
microphone
noises.
did explode a little.
Have we tried unplugging it and plugging it back in yet?
Or just
Yes.
raising the margin.
Hold on, give me a second.
Okay, that action I stood. There was some action before that got a little confused, but they're trying.
They get better, but
Throw him down a well of muck.
Okay, let's see.
I thought myself.
I think that does canonically answer a question we asked last time, whether or not somebody got summoned multiple times for the hards and extremes, or if that was just the bard making the story cooler.
Thou art
It
nothing to
varied.
me.
Oh, well, you tried.
And what a beast.
Trying.
Let me try again.
doing this as a warrior was incredibly hilarious. It's like, thou art a warrior. I'm like, yes, I am.
I'm angry.
I'll get
You're
you
so
next.
literal.
Okay.
A warrior, then. Good. Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
And he became a
Fucking
fire tornado for a
rotates.
second?
Yes, he does that.
Why
He has
have
like
you done-
friction fire.
I also appreciate they literally just had the model just spun it in place.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
just did.
did.
It.
We
Like,
did.
it's
We did.
hilarious.
We did have to show his feet. We just spun him around. Ah, it's one of those. Thuck as thuck hard accessible.
Toss the thought.
Alrighty.
All right. What is everyone going as?
I'm going as Gunbreaker. I'm gonna tank with Law.
Yep, I had a feeling.
I'll go with.
See, I mean,
I'll go
Caesar's
swap
already
to a different
in the
class
party,
then.
but I don't know if he's busy.
I will
Let's
dance.
see the question marks.
All right.
I will
this
go
person
as Bard then.
I'll disband it.
And we
I will not go.
He's not here.
Very well then.
Oh wait,
Alright.
never mind. It's 8. No, I think it's 8 player. Yeah, never mind. I'll go.
Alrighty, thank you.
I forgot it was a trial, not a.
No, we gotta beat the guy.
I'm just putting it on push to talk. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, sorry,
It works.
Dallas. We don't mean to knock on you, but it is like quite loud for some reason.
I was like, you could always just, I guess, modulate your sensitivity until it just blocks out enough. But hey.
Okay.
Yeah, but I
Sure.
couldn't do that without blocking out my voice.
The invite's the wrong person. I'm an idiot. Sorry, Dallas.
I appreciate the invite, but I would probably get you all killed.
I mean, honestly, I think we literally can't start it while
You'd be pulled into the future.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be the only way to get Dallas. Too,
Hey, Dallas,
right
come
after
join
the
us in
next-
this Endwalker raid.
It'll be the only time we ever see it for 5 years.
Oh no, take that. Oh man.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about taking someone in AR just to the fucking final boss fight of Endwalker. Just be like, how did we get to this?
I mean, that reminds me of a joke that Rubik's Raptor did in his 14 video. He was like, quest level 1, just punching, a wild animal. Quest level 90, he used the fucking footage from the Halo 3 ODST commercial.
Yeah. Dropping.
I think you can also invite Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar said they're willing to join.
I mean, we need bodies. Hey, he's always been nice.
I mean, Caesar's pretty cool. He helped me out through a trial.
Maybe we just need to make him. It's like you have to join the guild. I guess.
Last week when Lucky went sleep, I just had to grab some stream guys.
Oh.
And X. Well, because Waffle's also
yeah.
exploded.
No, he's on my friends list.
Yes.
That's right.
Also, I'm not in the party yet, by the way.
I could have sworn. Okay.
We
Nope.
can't wait for Battle Break.
I thought you were
I'm
in
just
here.
standing.
What the
I'm just standing here. Nope. There I am. Hello.
fuck? Okay, now we're at 6.
Where is? Okay, I thought Caesar was on my friends list.
I think it should be, 'cause we've done stuff with him before.
Am I able to invite the party? He's at the house.
No, Caesar of Valete. He's offline for me.
Caesar Vulpes
Caesar
is his
Vulpes.
other alt.
No, it's a new one.
Oh, it's a.
I don't. Maybe you don't.
Well,
have-
no
It's
one
just-
fucking told me. Well, if he's at the house, I'll just pop over there.
I'm currently standing inside the naff hole.
The naff hole.
That's what it is. Listen, they got it's a pretty big room. I guess when you summon a primal, if you put them in a cave, you got to have a pretty big cave. They're gonna bonk their noggins. They're all pretty tall.
Someone Bismarck in a cave. It's like I can't get out.
I mean, that's one way to.
Though
see
I
it.
would say, I think now that I've said that, I think it would be fucking hilarious if there was a very small primal.
Hold on, give me a second. I need to quickly dye my outfit.
I'm trying to
well,
think.
I'm goon.
For the life of me, I cannot remember the damn symbols. Bard.
Actually, that's a good question. Is this what level is
That'd be a
this?
great siege technique. You just dig under their castle and then summon a whale.
I've seen that.
Oh, by the way, Dallas, the design. This is. It's the rainbow serpent.
There's a lot of Aztec themed, or Mayan and Aztec themed summons in 6 for. Honestly, there's not a really well explained reason why.
I think it
very
was just because
colorful.
6 was the one that they were about summoning, so they needed a lot of summons.
I think we will need a healer because I'm looking at the party member list and everyone else is a DPS.
I just
can do
switched
it.
to Astrologian, so.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, we got
Do we
one.
need 2? I can do the second.
Well, if we do 2, that means we only have to wait for DPS, and that happens a lot faster.
All right, I'm ready.
I am now Edge.
2 tanks. 3 deeps and a trench coat.
Ah, yes, if you want to use this to level up your things, make sure you have your food buff.
Yep.
As I consume a boiled egg.
I know you
shall
got food in your
eat-
pocket. Your inventory's almost full.
Shall eat a honey lemon.
Actually,
will
I
also
have
eat a
more
hard-boiled egg
inventory
for
space
funny.
than Omega right now.
So many
true.
things.
I will
You
drink.
go
some
sell that
orange juice.
materia.
I probably can't.
I don't need experience. I just want to be part of this food culture.
We're just eating boiled eggs.
All right, I'm queuing us up now.
We go.
Immediately. I get to show off the newish outfit I have.
Let's boogie.
Oh, that's right. I haven't finished my fucking.
Oh, so now we have to go to his cooler room.
We went below.
His first room wasn't enough of a fight club.
Now has the net.
I don't have my dance partner.
Oh, you right here, 3-6. Sorry.
Bob, do you want to lead or should I?
I trust you.
Oh, this part's
You
about to
shouldn't.
get a whole lot of.
Assuming they don't leave right away, yes.
Oh, they're also in the cutscene. Don't worry.
I think that next boss fight I have to do. Oh fuck, what's his name?
Well, I just love to look at this. I love how high my fucking collar is on this.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Is it big
Oh, wow.
large man?
It's the legate that isn't the lady, Nero.
Yeah,
or
it's the big
Gaius.
boy. We never remember his name, but it's the big boy.
No one has a fucking good picture. They all suck. They're all basic.
Oh, it's you get to fight Kate Westwood Extreme.
I was like, I thought you could do this.
I don't know. I didn't actually know what level this was because it doesn't say.
That was your question.
Don't attack his front or his back. You will get, you will
He'll get parried. I'm a little fucked because he's fucking on me. Is it over? It's over.
attack him on the side. It's over now.
It's 5 that, if I think 5 that has about 1 Broadway left there. Right?
Which, I'm not fairly sure.
There's a boss where the you have to like
You gotta be away.
What are you doing now, buddy?
He's gonna do a spin to win.
Okay. I back up. I stand with the healers. That's backed up a lot.
And now it's dodge!
I get it.
Skeleton has no effect.
We're
In
in
the
the
center.
glory of combat right now.
You missed.
Nice touch. Nice hold though.
Alright.
He's gonna slaughter us.
Yeah, I know. He just completed the prelude slot, don't you know?
Ah.
Don't you know?
He's gonna spin again.
No, he's not gonna spin again.
I've always enjoyed how like this fight is weirdly like an opera.
It's a waltz.
It is. Oh, see there.
Opera is very different from that. I'm very confused.
Oh shit.
Oh, Caesar died.
I'm on it.
Why is Caesar dead?
Yeah, I by the fire.
Yeah, he got hit by the fire as he was trying to move away from his room. Ah, yeah, the seeing wind to the side. Didn't want to attack his
Please
side.
kill these fucking ads.
Choke on
Alright.
play.
Okay, which
Kill
one are
them.
we not?
Kill them. No, you're supposed to
big-
kill them all.
Okay, 5 layers of big. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one. Don't worry, you'll know it.
Yeah, you'll see it.
But no, basically the way these ad works is the more of these butterflies they have. Just fuck the big gun. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. It's a bitch. It insulted your mother.
There we go.
Engie, yo.
But
I
the
designed
way-
these will kick more ass.
I'm not entirely sure why I keep getting hit by that. I guess it's some sort of parry.
You get hit by
Why won't it
damage
happen?
by hitting. That's one.
Yeah, seeing tails front to back. Oh, front and back.
No, I think it's just because of dance move on me. The style is on me.
Yeah, he pushes you back.
Yeah. I kick him in the nuts. Oh, but this is what I was talking about. Those ads, they do their special ability. It powers up this attack.
Oh, here we go.
Glorious combat.
Yeah, each of those butterflies they say becomes a new sword in the grabs and you can see
Yeah.
That sounds
I've
painful.
never seen him have more than that sword. Holy shit.
It is.
Probably because most
Yeah.
people are like, killed in butterflies.
Total butterflies.
the bumpers are gone.
The pillars of heaven shake! Ow.
Oh,
Make it
oh, there
sad.
goes fucking.
I was shaken.
He
I
was
was
on
thrown
the
out.
one.
We
He
did
was
say
on
we
the
didn't warn you
one.
about it like 5 seconds before him. Like,
Well,
No,
no,
nobody
I
said
was-
nothing. Nobody, I did not, words
I
about
said-
we fall did not, chat, you were listening. I didn't hear anybody say that.
also the doors are
I'm
gone.
sure. Sloth was trying to explain, but you got yeeted immediately.
It's true, I was
People
blasted.
But
Anyway,
I find it
yeah.
hilarious. There's only one bumper gone, and Omega went out that one.
I know it's like the hard mode version, like they make war go away.
Oh, why do
This
I
is
have
the hard
that
mode.
backwards? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I just
One of our healers is dead.
I got you.
Yes, also and throat singing.
Yes, and throat
Great.
singing.
It's great. Oh shit.
He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack basically in fucking those directions. So prepare. Oh, I do have a. In the center, my fools.
Hi guys. How you
I'm
doing?
working on it.
Out.
Oh, don't work on it while he's drawing AoE on the ground.
Well, we're gonna be here for a second. Here. Look at the size of those swords.
He's a big boy.
All right.
I remember if that's
tempo
the
change.
Black Knight weapon.
It probably is.
Blah. Okay. I saw the note about some walls crumbling, so I assume that means there's another bump.
His attacks will occasionally, if they move, they will break from walls.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
And his basic attacks is then if he's too close to the wall.
To the center.
Hey, I'm my risk game.
Mega, be ready with that LB3.
This attack is that we can split the attack. Be careful about his being at his back or side.
Yep.
It's like that.
Alright, LB3's up. Can I do it just now?
Yeah,
Good.
Whoop. Tickled me a little. It's tickling me still.
Give him the
Okay.
stab.
I threw a huge dragon on him.
Yeah.
it's on that.
This plus is gonna get 7 cold, they don't be fast enough.
Give it to him. Give it to him. Hurry.
They said they had to do a cutscene, so I don't know if they'll leave right away.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat.
Everyone give a cutscene and leave. I want this person to be as confused as fucking possible.
Oh, I got a 4-weight. Oh, I got to drop. It's funny.
And this man. Everyone's copper. No one look each other in the eye. We were never here.
I'm in some. I'm at a different country.
Who killed this? Who killed this Primal? Everyone's walking away, not looking at.
It's like it's your world, Connor.
Well, no. That's exactly how it is because apparently you remember, as per the story, you're supposed to do this, 1v1. None of us were
Yes.
supposed to be there.
It's true. My 7 friends did not show up to do that.
I don't know how you do it otherwise.
Which is like smoke bomb. You're the warrior of light. You're just that cracked. Is normally, I believe, how that story beat goes.
I mean,
Yes.
I guess looking at the cutscenes.
Canonically, the final fight of Heaven's Word base is a solo.
Yes.
You do not disappoint,
Think about
warrior
that.
of light.
True.
Would that I had your spirit.
Like I said, they come up with a reason later.
I do begin
But
to
right
see
now,
why
it's just
so
like, no, you're
many
just that
place
strong.
their faith in you. For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana
Actually,
want to break
wait, no,
his
am I the
word.
one? No, I'm not. I have
Provided the
3
dragons
left.
do not trespass upon Nath lands,
of the guitar.
they should have little to fear of the Primal's
We go
biting
back
blades.
to the rabbits.
We have done well,
Oh
have
wait,
we not?
no, fuck.
Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share
I
these
can't do the
glad
guitar because I have a
tidings.
fucking quest I need to do. But if I do the quest, I'll get the 3 extra ones. But I only have the 3. Fuck. You know what? No. You know what? Fuck it. I'll work on my Endwalker ones.
And then there's this fucking guy.
Once more, you achieve the impossible.
I mean, you can fill up the bar and then.
Bringer of
Never mind,
light.
you're the rank up.
But with every mortal
Yeah.
heart that succums
Like,
to fear and
I can't.
fury,
If I do the
another
fucking
voice is
regular ass
joined to the
quest, it won't
chorus,
fill up the bar
beseeching
anymore. But if I
divine
do the
succor.
rank up quest, I'll
At
get
their
the
bidding, warring
3 extra
gods
ones,
will
and then I'll waste
shake
3.
the firmament,
I don't like that.
and your world
But
will
look,
be consumed
Actually, you
in
know
the
what?
swelling
I'm gonna go
storm.
unlock the one that I actually haven't unlocked yet. Cafe at the End of the Universe, which is a great title. By the way.
It
Great
is.
Great reference.
Yeah, the title you get from it is Burster at the end of the universe.
Real?
Yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
I haven't seen that all before.
yeah, I've been seeing it here and there.
Well, I gotta work on that. I'm not a fan of the mounts you get from here, if I remember correctly.
Really, the mount you get from that beast tribe looks pretty good.
Isn't that the jellyfish though?
Yeah, the jellyfish where you become tiny in it.
I already have something that makes me tiny. Remember, I am one of the few people who has a fucking level
TV.
checker. Yeah. Well, I don't say few people, but it was a pain in the fucking dick.
one of the few amongst us, which is basically you and possibly Aaron. I don't know.
Sorry, what was that about me?
Did you get the level checker mount from doing Chi?
I don't think so.
So,
Maybe
yeah,
it was probably some people that should not be named.
Yeah, so out of us, Lucky's the only one with the mount.
I mean, like, waiting for Chi was an experience. I know I've told this story before, but I'm just gonna reiterate it. This is a time that everyone would be waiting at the fucking platform, just inside the timer window waiting, and people would pass the time by reciting movie scripts. I personally recited the entire script of Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, and Shrek.
Yeah.
During this.
Did you just copy and paste or type it out?
Kind of both. Sometimes the scripts I would get would be kind of shitty, so I'd have to retype them.
That's stupid. I can scooch back or just go.
But like that's how long we'd be fucking just waiting for Chi.
You just did like text theater.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people fucking loved it. It was actually really surprising. People were like, "Why the fuck are you yelling these things?" And people were like, "Shut up! It's movie time."
That would be great if we like
It's
acted
the
out the
Final
motions of
Fantasy
emotes.
14 version of wheeling out the TV on the stand.
It really is.
You got a bard to just orate a story. It's like,
You know,
that's
how
people
else
did
you do
things.
A
public
bard
entertainment.
plucks a string on the harp.
Oh man, that's some next level fucking bard bot shit. Is you have people play music and narrate, and someone else narrate.
No,
That'd be amazing.
Lucky, they pluck the string and just go, somebody.
Honestly,
That
I
is
really
a good
want to
way
see.
pass.
I really want to see in 14 like an actual like theater show.
Like, I've done very similar things to pass time when waiting for world bosses. It's just I usually go for song lyrics because I can remember those. I cannot remember any movie scripts off of my head.
I think someone else did the B movie as well.
Of course they did.
I could do Bohemian Rhapsody from heart.
I can do parts of that. That'd be fun.
I think I got like 95% of Bohemian Rhapsody
I
memorized.
just haven't heard it in like months.
I think the hardest part is getting the order of the first stanza correct, or the first part. I don't know what you want to call it.
Mama, I can't remember.
Well, no, like
No.
what
Also,
order is it?
don't-
Also, that is
you-
not how you start.
You
it.
do
I
not
see-
start a Bohemian Rhapsody unless we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Fair.
You
They
don't.
will
You don't.
do it.
Ain't no way getting off this train until we're at the end.
No.
Also,
Like I said,
I like how, by the way, sorry to interrupt the flow of the conversation, but we're continuing the trend of people just dunking on Alphino, as Stidian absolutely just sold his ass out.
Indra Alphino like
Big narc.
adores Justinian so much.
Not necessary, but true. Damn.
well, like I said,
It cold
like
in the
I
north.
said, you'll notice, but Estinian and Alphino's relationship, it's very, Big Brother-esque.
Okay, that second time was my bad.
You'll, like I said, it's not probably very apparent now, but later as things go on. Estinian is kind of the person who helps Alphino's kind of shed some of his childhood naivety.
That's good.
Well, actually, the whole Heavensward thing is about this, but
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of like, that's where, not to go into too much, but that is kind of where AAR ends, and then Heavensward picks up, is like, Alphino is like right at the crux of like, hey buddy, you need a character arc. You gotta do some growing. I'm kind of curious because, we're kind of like resetting the mood to Ishgard, and without going into too much details about how that happens. It is kind of interesting to be like, oh yeah, I wonder if we're gonna like invite a city into the Scions, because right now we're kind of like, doing other stuff, so we're not really standing on formality, as usual. We very rarely stand on formality in the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
You'll see. There's like 3 expansions to go.
I know there's a
You're
lot of
gonna
expansions,
headhunt
but-
from Ishgard.
no, I feel like before he completes Stormblood, we have to have Omega read some of the short fiction they write about this. Because if you guys don't know, actually on Square Enix's site, they have something called the Tale From series, in which every expansion they write like 7 to 8 short stories featuring characters from each expansion, and they're all canon. All this stuff is happening.
Yeah,
Has happened.
I'll read some of those, honestly.
Square's pretty good about that. I know that recently there was a pair of short stories about canonical ones about the actual 7 continuity. Short stories about Tifa and Aerith that came out that were recently translated and launched. Fucking 25-year-old, however old, shipping drama again. Thanks, internet.
Oh, like
it's been 25 years. Get over it. Also, by the way, this is a great quest end screen. Nobody puts Alpha Noah in the corner. Except Alpha.
He looks like he's crying.
I don't think he's crying, but he definitely had to go into his corner and have a moment.
Mega, I was trying super hard to start the King Scarlet song. God damn it!
Wait, Omega,
You're way more into that than.
How is there drama? One of them is dead.
What?
What?
Oh,
No. No, you gotta understand though. People are like, but which one is Cloud's bestest girl? Because remember, Dallas, there's only one. I know that, and you know that, but Dallas, there's 2 more remake games. Also, it's 25 years. Everybody knows Aerith's fucking dead.
If that's a spoiler, so is Rogue.
No. What I'm gonna say to Dallas is, shippers don't give a fuck.
Also true. But like the fact that there's still 2 remake games left allows people to relitigate this issue.
There's also thinking she might not die because of time nuns.
Well, we don't. Also, Axe. Oh my God, Axe. I swear to God, if you can't shut the fuck up about remake, which is not done coming out, I will just not have this conversation with you. Ever.
Well, to be fair, Omega, you are the one talking about remake and shipping right now.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the novel that came out. Dallas asked the question, to reiterate how we got here. Dallas asked the question about, like, how is this still happening? Well, I think people are relitigating it other than the fact that, as Loth brought up, they're also still not over the original. It's 25 years old because there is open continuity left.
Drama was bad. That's fucking insane.
You actually give a fuck?
Not really. Well, no, I have the best position.
Oh.
When asked who do I ship, I ask the question, is it legal? And if the answer is yes, then I do ship.
The answer is no, then it's like, oh.
Yeah, I just don't ship illegal things, because that only means one of 2 things. Bestiality or underage.
Incest is illegal too.
Axe,
that one's
Depends
gray
on the
area.
country.
It depends on what the relation is.
Certain
cousins
certain ones are illegal.
One of the Beast Track quests I got at for Katari is just called Lahi.
Lahi?
I think I kind of had that one once.
They would have you utter the word of power. Fuck.
Loth, you must say it. You must speak the phrase.
Speak truth to power.
So you just flies into this fucking giant dragon.
Loth, we could do it?
No, he doesn't have to do it.
Lahi, I can't fucking do it.
No.
I gave up. I'm terrible.
You sounded so like it's like someone
You
tweeting
sounded
the
like
air
a
at-
Kudere.
No, Kudere is harder than Axe.
Not necessarily.
I don't think. I feel like that's not a. I don't think it's a correlative thing.
Every
what you meant
character
to say,
Keanu
that's a high
Reeves,
one.
every character Keanu Reeves has ever played is technically a Kudere.
Whoa. Kind of, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, something like that.
Whoa.
I don't know about Silverhand.
Wait the fuck up.
That's true. Johnny Silverhand is just a. I mean, he's a
kinda
literal.
best.
He's a literal rocker boy. He is just a rock
him
star.
up, or wasn't Keanu Reeves in Wayne's World or something?
No, that's
Yeah. No.
That's yeah.
Michael Myers?
Party time. No, it's Keanu Reeves. He's Wayne.
Oh.
Isn't he?
I mean, I think there isn't there 2 of them.
Or is he
No.
Bill and
no,
Ted.
that's
No.
Wayne's World.
No, yeah, we're talking about Bill and Ted, that's right.
Excellent. Bill and Ted's Excellent
Right.
Adventure.
No, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Who is
Yeah.
Wayne again? I can't remember.
Michael Myers.
Is this? I thought
Yeah,
Mike
so.
Myers
yeah, no,
was
because
part
that's
of it.
that's.
Mike Myers is definitely one of them. I can't
Wait,
remember.
I
are
thought he was
both of them
Oh,
based
Mike
on
Myers.
SNL bits?
Wayne's World is, yes. Bill
Okay,
and
I
Ted,
knew
don't
Wayne's
know.
World was, but before I said that I was like, wait, is Bill and Ted's also? No, I don't think it is. But yeah, Wayne's World was based on an SNL bit, which is why you can know it's Mike Myers.
Oh, it's Dana Carvey's the other one. Okay, that's what it is.
I can see you getting those 2 confused.
They look the fucking same in real life, except Dana Carvey's aged better. Mike Myers is not aged well.
No.
This tiny, there's
Ringmaster
a,
just-
this tiny
Ringmaster
sassy
Disguise
dragon telling
took,
me to like be
10
careful.
years off his life.
Oh, cool. What? Oh, cool. I made it
As payment for his sins?
Yes.
Okay. Dallas,
God, that
Dallas
movie's
yes
bad.
ended me. That's good. It's appropriate.
Look, they heard the Turtle Club joke and life just went no.
Chat, we just did an improv.
Look, there's a fucking... That movie is... I don't know how that movie got made in the year it got made.
Which one is this one?
There's an
Oh my God,
entire
there's a-
scene of him dressing up like an Indian
Yes,
man in
that's-
full face paint and makeup and doing a really bad accent.
Oh, if there's a bartending minigame?
Why wouldn't there be a
Technically,
bartending minigame?
yes, but also not quite.
Okay.
I mean, why wouldn't there be a bartending minigame?
Not
There should
quite
be
as
every kind of
big as-
minigame. There should be a motorcycle minigame and a snowboarding minigame. Ooh, we got a lot of XP for discovering a
Time
new
to
location.
make drinks and change lives.
Wait, I figured out the way where you
Look,
could.
doing the actual bartending thing.
Hey, Omega, what is your what's your level as Red Mage?
Valhalla is...
I don't know, 54, but it doesn't matter because I'm doing the MSQ. Axe, you're trying to fucking min-max efficiency me, and I will not allow it.
Doesn't matter what his level is.
And who's on first?
I'm
Doesn't matter.
I'm glad that happened. There's a thing that just happened. Subtlety for chat, but enjoy that one. Alright. Should probably jump on
There is no response. What, you expect it to get back up?
that. No, I'm just like, why is this an interactable? I had to check.
Technically,
I
there's
do
a
not.
reason.
I know they told me to be
concentrate on the reboot,
quiet.
but keep dying if I do.
Ah, Dallas is doing that one. Yes, that happens a little bit.
Oh, level 75 unspoiled minimum, maybe.
Get it.
Yeah, Greatwood.
Yeah, the great one.
Alright, I'm coming to.
I'm
Okay,
making...
there we go.
Just like in this volcano, Omega just sees, ooh, ether code.
Yeah. Oh, too far away.
Yep.
You gotta be very close to touch the ether current. But no, I was gonna say that earlier also. In this volcano, which is, I'm in a place that's supposed to be of silence and stuff. I'm just like, alright, let me summon my flaming horse and just... You. Now I think I've got my Rocky. Oh no, it's my Keaton. Thought it was the Rocky horse for a second.
It looks like it could be the Rocky Horse.
I feel like visually, other than the color, the Rock Horse is the least distinct one.
I least enjoy the songs that play.
Well, I have mount music turned off
Aw.
because I want to hear the area themes and not hear the like first
I
5
wish I
bars of
could turn
Chocobo
it
theme
off,
every
but
time.
your music in Pokemon sometimes.
It's not a collectible sounding.
Yeah, this is interesting. This
Okay,
is
get it without turning it to easy, because fuck you, game.
Yep, Cape Westwind Extreme.
It is very. By the way, that actually is even more funny now, considering that is why player aid content is going to be the way it is in 16. Is that like Yoshi P said that he's not sure he likes that method, but that is how 14 does it when you do a story like a solo duty and it's not easy enough. It's like, hey, you want to go to easy mode?
And I
wonder if that.
say fuck you, no.
I wonder if that means that they will ever try and like revamp that.
I mean, sometimes you just... Well, I guess depending on the game. People can hear my fucking frustration playing X3 a couple days ago. I had to literally go to fucking Rookie Hunter mode.
Well, that's a platformer, and I entirely...
Well, no, it's not anything to do with platforming.
Well, there
it's just
wasn't
the
platforms in
fucking
that fight is the problem.
The final boss of that game was like somebody said the final boss of Mega Man X2 was too easy, and they were like, okay, fuck you. And it's like it's an interesting thing, right? I think these kinds of tools are important to emulation. Sorry to cut you off, Laf, but I have a thought in my head to get out. I talked earlier like that I booted up FF7, the original. I think it's important for some of these games to have some of these like adjustment tools because they didn't back in the day, and technically that original version of that game never will because like Mega Man X3 was, you know, burned onto fucking cartridges for the SNES, you know.
I agree with you, Omega. Like,
You can't
that's
really
the
go
thing
back
I
and
don't
patch
get.
that.
I don't like doing easy modes in games. Like, I do not understand the people who are like, don't put easy modes in games. I'm like, I don't care.
So, there was a moment where, as we were just like minding our own business, the stream ended. Axe and I are just kind of doing 14. Lucky hops in and sounds the most dejected I've ever heard him. I thought he had spent his life's fire again on FGO or something.
Yeah, I believe
It was
the
like-
three of us were in the channel when he came in.
It
It
sounded
was
so
like,
vibrant on stream. It's like, dude, you just like take a deep breath and I'll leave you.
He was
no,
playing
my
it up
soul-
for stream, I'm sure.
Also, yes.
Game face.
Once again, need to once again say this stuff.
If it makes you feel any better, Lucky, you did better at that game than I will ever be able to do.
Well, I have to thank Legendary, who coached me through that entire thing.
It's a game that involves 3D platforming. If at least I think, yeah. It does.
Not 3D, it's still 2D.
Right. X3 is still 2D.
So,
Yeah.
Still a bunch
I
of.
mean, they don't.
so.
X games don't go 3D for a long time.
Holy shit,
When
main
Al-
scenario had a melee DPS.
Okay, then I might be able to semi-do it then, because I can somewhat do 2D platforming. It's
I
just 3D
mean,
platforming
I
where
don't.
I'm like,
I don't
dead.
know if you'll
I
be
will
able to
die.
do it because, as Lucky said, he was coached by a member of our squad. Oh hey, I've immediately unlocked another duty. So long.
Yep.
Actually, I want to. Can I join you one there? Because I need something.
Sure. I mean, I just need 3 more guys. But I can grab people if we want to do it that way, or somebody else can.
Sure, I'll be there.
But while I was
Are you
saying
busy, Lucky?
my process, Lucky saying he was coached through X3 because that allowed him to find all the really good shit and like do all the stuff in the proper order, which already was supposed to have made the game a lot easier, like reducing damage, energy regen, shit like that. Like, if you did that game without knowing how to get all the best shit, I don't know how you beat that besides just like burning your muscle memory in over and over and over again.
Lucky, just so you know, I know, like, you give me shit all the time for being, like, I like looking stuff up and doing that kind of stuff, but honestly, if I had what Legendary did for you for most games I played, I'd never look up anything.
Well, someone still had to look it up, Axe.
Well,
Legendary
also-
Legendary didn't do that stuff from, like, he didn't... I mean, he played it several times so he can memorize it, but he was still looking up guides and stuff on how to do things.
So, okay, so who wants to go help Omega with some
I will pass.
Okay.
Ooh, Lucky will pass.
Alright.
I'm guessing you guys need a tank unless Axe wants the tank.
I'll join.
I can tank or shield.
Sorry, I am playing the RE4 demo right now.
It's a good
Okay,
time.
that's Axe, Aaron, and maybe Caesar will want to join in on you because he's right there.
Okay, so hold on. I gotta fucking use my brain and remember people.
Yep,
I'm
Caesar's
Delamate.
there.
X square. Yes.
Yeah, so you go 4 feet.
All right. And then
I
Figure out
go...
the layout.
Remember that I've got a goddamn
do I have Aaron?
custom deliveries to do.
He's right, Norfolk.
No, there he is. Yeah. Okay. Trying to think. Invite to party. And
Level 69, that's machinist.
then I can do it easier because if the game will allow me to fucking. There it is.
Let's see what we have.
Let's see.
Alright.
I don't want to do the
Caesar is currently a
composition.
tank.
Alright. I can do Astra, I guess.
Okay. And I'll stay as machinist.
That works.
Alright.
That's the
Since
law.
I am trying to level that up to 70.
At some point, I probably should go in with a party of NPCs just to see what it's like, but I have more fun with friends.
It's it's way slower, but it's a nice time.
Yeah, I assume it is, because we talked about that with one of the bridge quests that is now just a solo duty. It used to be an actual duty you did with friends. That was a lot more, like, drawn out and cinematic that way.
I haven't done a trial yet, but the dungeons are pretty decent with it.
They just take, like, 20 extra.
It depends. I've had some pretty shit parties in,
I meant NPCs.
No, that's what I mean. I've had some pretty shit parties in Group Finder.
So, Axe, Aaron, you guys are ready? You're appropriate?
Yep.
Yeah, Maestro.
Okay.
Oh, it just didn't. I can't did update. There we go.
Alright, 53. Join. Let's go.
Rick, can you trade people triple triad cards?
No, those are untradeable.
Damn it.
Alright, I need this.
You can't trade the trading cards?
No, you have to slap them out of people.
This is not the vibe I would have expected for this dungeon.
You were expecting volcano, weren't you?
I mean, yes, we were standing in a volcano and we're talking to dragons. Now we're in like a weird, goopy plant realm.
It changes.
Okay.
It's also hard.
Tankman tanks.
I mean, I do
good
feel like
portrait
that.
teaser.
I do feel like that is kind of Final Fantasy's aesthetic of like the outside looking one way, and then you go inside and go, ah.
It do be true.
Hot mitigation. Thank you.
Kill faster. Faster, Mikote. Kill, kill. Don't know if anybody's gonna get that one.
Angry. I mean, is that? Oh no, that's not the right line. I thought it was a Baldur's Gate reference.
I was thinking no. That's because my brain's stupid.
Go for the eyes. Makes you think of a boss.
It's a
No one is
reference.
faster than it's Baldur's Gate, remember?
Yeah, that's the original one.
Where you going?
God, I'm waiting for 3 to stop being early access.
Soon.
Yep.
Yeah, the official release date
I
is
don't
later
play
this year.
games in early access. I think I've made one exception my entire
We are trying really hard right now. Gotcha.
Yep. Try hard.
I still can't believe they fucking done this. You can.
I literally
Jumps.
ran. I was trying. There's not a button cast.
I do have one thing I wish they would do just for quality of life in this game. Just let us travel, but give us fast travel speed.
I mean, I think that kind of ruins the point of the Ethernet then.
Okay. See you right.
Like, are you still logged in?
Yeah.
Can you reactivate the free company buffs?
Yeah, give me a second.
Alright, we're back. Let's try that again. Here's a guy. We ready for this? Anything we wanna discuss about this man? No. Okay, we're going.
I don't believe so.
He spawns insects. Don't let him pollinate. Don't pollinate them.
Okay. Kill ants. Got it.
Well, it's one of those fun things. Like, I know Caesar isn't here, but nothing DC can do ready.
Jumps.
I got the other one.
Christ, very tiny hitbox on this tiny hornet. Alright, I got her.
That's why I started playing Mario 4, because I was in the best.
Okay.
Lock the one.
Let's get some.
Really tough. Oh shit! Now you got it. My numbers are just low because I'm passing motion.
Yeah, you should not be focusing on ads. You should be calling out the ads to your DPS. They don't see them. Fucking what ring?
Oh yeah, this is something I was looking for. Here is their collection of cyclones.
Thank you.
I believe one of the Shadowbringers ones has one of my favorites.
It is, and I know the one.
I'm a Shadowbringer.
Oh, actually, technically, yes, two of my favorites.
I've been rewatching a bunch of the Shadowbringer stuff and being floor-bound again.
I feel most comfortable.
Let's say like
Dragon's fucking sniping ass.
Bugged because now they keep saying it's only ranged DPS and healers.
Well, it's maybe only range GPS are here.
I've gone through all different 6 ones and some should say tank or melee.
okay, Axe. If the card has a blue background, it's for tanks or melee. It's for purple, it's for healers or ranged. / healers.
It was weird because I was getting the ewer, it kept saying ranged DPS and healers.
That is what Olaf just said, I'm pretty sure.
So look at the card background on your little icon, unless you've got the simple UI, in which case I can.
I don't have the simple one. I guess the yours is perfect.
That sucks.
I don't have the simple one on.
Mine does. Actually, discontinued it. That's right, I'll give you the Kubo.
Suicide gremlins. And that guy left. There's 2 guys left. Gee, I wonder. The fire and the ice guy. I just love that my text box is filled with the fucking pocket change I keep picking up off the ground.
Yep.
Hey, builds up eventually.
Got some kind of dragon dog man.
I can't remember this whole thing, but it's the whole thing of like slimes appear and I don't something else.
Yeah, he spawns some slimes, and then he, depending on which one he goes
Yeah.
to, he does a different thing.
Yeah, Caesar said it in the chat. He's gonna spawn some slimes that will cause a spread or a stack. So just pay attention to your icons.
After that last time I did, it was just for me it was unsynced.
Dime. Gather up. Man, this dinosaur has ups.
Yeah. Unlike his arms, he can have.
Oh, stack on me.
Lines, but
Got him. Technically wasted my laser charge, but it's okay. I'll get it back.
It's every minute. Oh, look, a Lancer helmet.
I technically don't need that. I'm grossly overleveled as usual, and Lucky made me very, very nice things.
Sure. Okay.
It's not the best you can get for level 60, but it's the only thing you can get without poetics or special things at level 60.
Yeah, and it's doing pretty good. I don't feel like I'm getting, randomly clocked when there are times when I need to ratchet my item level up or anything. And I've unlocked shiny new things to go unlock and collect.
New better things. One of my crafting options is now level 15. I'm hoping
Alright, I need to go do the treasure stuff.
What about the arm thing? You need to focus on
I know, I just remember it because I gotta do my deliveries.
Reminders are important.
you have like a whole week for that, so.
I know, but I like doing them on like the day or the day after.
Ow!
Oh, fair enough.
I was standing in slightly the wrong spot when this man came.
Ergo Dragon. I don't know what the ergo means in that one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't know what context this is, because, like, there was the ice one and the fire one.
That one is lightning, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how that relates, though.
Yeah, kill it for otherwise they spawn us.
And they came back.
Now they're wounded.
Yeah, but they're butts.
Oh no!
What now?
So, no, I'm laughing about one of my quests here. Just someone I met says, this unit proposes a temporary retreat to the A4 research to discuss future salad and salad adjacent matters.
I mean, like salad making is very important because it usually sucks.
I have found an evolution to the squad circle, Lucky.
Oh god, does it involve the buns?
Yes.
No. Get away from me with that.
Okay,
Oh, red bait sword.
I won't send you an image. I've already annoyed Lucky with reading.
God, that one actually looks cool.
Music stay. So I'm guessing if I would have done some NPCs, it would have been Yasel, Alphano, and Studio.
Yes.
It's actually a decently made party.
Sorry, I'm gonna share this with everybody because I just.
Also, Caesar, I mentioned yet, but at one point the boss will start charging up and the wings become targetable, and we have to break those before the
They have some
charge
interesting
up.
He
wings
does
too.
some stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the theater done?
But other than that, it's just the comet thing, which Caesar already mentioned. So.
Oh no! That's fun.
Yeah. We were on the same side, we had to put them right next to each other, but
You are far away. So you're ranged. I'm lying. I can't go back. Yeah, there's
I'm like a crack kid in my re-venture. You can also pop LB2 now if you want to.
No, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. You did.
That did 12%, that's pretty good.
I should run level 1. Making circles when I want to stand in your back sense.
I figured you're going to just pop through as far as the combo.
I mean, it takes a little bit for it to come back. Just stick together. Ow, I
I
got
don't know. I feel like popping those kind of things there is the same as music or evoking or rotating. I'm not about it.
I mean, for Dragoon, you get like 3 that are directionally based in a row, so I don't know.
Well, eventually you do. Technically, when we're level synced down like this, I only have one that's actually in the direction. I don't have my fourth button at level 53. Anyway, we did it! Yay!
Fair enough.
On the screen shows me with the NPCs. Guess you guys don't count.
I gotta do it again because I still don't have the triple trad card from this place, so. I'm gonna descent all that.
Who's Akon again?
What, the phrase
What?
Aecon?
Yeah.
That just means primal. Pretty sure.
Icon, yeah.
The icons, yeah.
yep.
Icon, Eidolon, Summon, Primal.
God.
You have a lot. Oh, shit, and I found another part of my crystal clock.
I guess you're drinking up Dragon Blood, so.
Slightly
said not-
ironic. Reasons I won't get into right now. Why am I clutching my chest? Surely I should be clutching my brain when stuff happens. Or do I have my
in your
soul
soul.
pains in my chest?
Where is the soul located?
I guess technically, because crystal, crystal collection time is different than Echo flashback time. So I guess I hold different parts of me.
Thinking because he also like he also got blasted in the chest.
Do we have fucking Dragon Dar? Is that an ability of Dragoons I've been missing out on? Oh shit!
I mean, he's got the eye, so I think he can sense it.
Now you could probably smell the dragon blood.
How could he smell the dragon blood? His stick literally has a dragon blood tube in it.
Sure, fresh would still no different than.
I guess.
Yeah.
Nope, we're back to the clicking.
I don't know, you
It was
fucking
there.
ask her. I know that was
It's
like an
like-
ironic thing, like, oh saints, when will it end? But it just like context, everybody.
To the peak
shit, more
of
narration.
Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
I mean, I don't know how impossible it is.
To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
Ah, hey, this is the place I couldn't go yesterday. All right, chat. I'm taking a $5. I have to go to. Actually, hold on. Let me disband the party as well, so you guys can feel free to go about your business. But also because I'm gonna fucking step away for a sec. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
After these messages. So we don't know that tomorrow, and we don't do that tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Actually, how much do I need to do? 90.
Oh, this is the same.
Oh my god, I have found the oldest looking Lalafell I've ever seen. And I mean it for real, this one looks old as fuck.
They left him in the ground too long.
You probably have to open up the image to see better, but yeah.
Yeah, they did a great job at making the bottom part look a lot more wrinkly.
I'm back. What is this sun-baked potato image Loth has
Oh,
posted?
I found the oldest Lalafell.
Yeah.
Holy
no,
shit, yeah.
No joshing.
Yeah, because I'm doing quests to unlock things, and it's like, talk to this professor, and I'm like, oh god.
Didn't know you could become that wizard.
Told you something.
Wizened.
Wizened, withered, all the same thing.
I thought it said wizard.
Wizard!
Still feel like
I don't know if this is a complaint that a lot of people have, but I hate weapons that have, like, durability. Like I said, RE4 right here. Leon has his knife again, but it'll break if you use it so time. And I'm all like, why though? I need this knife.
Because the main
do
upgrade you
agree.
want, you can buy more durability and then do more things with it.
Well, I'll say with one exception. I'm okay with durability if you can easily repair it, like something
Yeah,
like
any
Fallout or Fire Emblem, like.
I mean, I haven't tried the demo, so I don't know like what their system will be like. Because
It gives you durability because you can parry every attack.
well, yeah, but then you can't parry every attack.
But
Knife
that's
breaks.
stupid. Like, weapon durability does nothing but add artificial, unfun difficulty in any game that isn't map-based.
It depends, because like in 2, you didn't have durability for your knife. It's just that if you used up your knife, you lost it and had to find a new one. I assume they're trying to kind of keep that feel, but I don't know. We'll see when it comes out.
But that, once again, it doesn't, like, the issue I have with that is it doesn't fit the tone of 4, which I think this is fair to say 4 is when Resident Evil shifted from being a horror game to being an action game with a lot of horror elements.
That's why I like to call action horror.
Yeah.
You can do a lot with the knife now. You can do a lot more. So like, I think it works.
I mean,
Also,
yeah, I mean,
a lot
Axe,
of
you're
the-
just gonna parrot the game developers' talking points for them.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck weapon
Not
durability.
Axe, none
There's
of what
no
you
game
said
that
it.
has ever made weapon durability good except for map-based games, where it's literally part of the resource loop. I can't think of a single, like, adventure game where I've enjoyed weapon durability.
Yeah, I mean, it can't. What Axe is saying is that it's meant to be a balancer, but then I would have just gone, well, then don't add all those features in.
It's
If
a
you're like, we
single-player
gotta hold
game.
it
I
back.
don't give a shit about balance.
Yeah, no, it's like back in the OG RE4, like the knife wasn't a fucking, it is, but like yeah, it's because like yeah, apparently you can do parryings and you can do fucking backstabs now because I just did, but I used my knife and then my knife has gone down from full to like a fifth of what it was, so I get to use this knife like 5 times and then it's gone. Now I'm gonna be fucking paranoid about using my fucking knife.
Well, you get more. You can upgrade.
I don't know where
durability.
that is, Axe. I don't know when I'm gonna get a fucking knife.
That doesn't help the now problem.
Also,
Axe.
like, if you want to talk about balance in this game, I'm sorry, but that's not the. There's so many exploits in RE4. Hell, the final
I mean, we're
boss,
talking about the remake that you didn't know was coming out, Dallas.
I know, but even still, like, why worry about balancing a game that is not multiplayer or, I would argue, was even fairly difficulty-based?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Listen, it's Resident Evil. There's an infinite knife. Whether that's like on playthrough 2 or you do a stupid puzzle or whatever. I know how these games work. There's gonna be an infinite knife somewhere. But that's definitely like, we could have just skipped that step and not fussed around with it too much.
Like, because, like I said, you still require skill to parry. You still have to sneak up on a fucking monster to backstab it. There's already a bunch of skill involved in using this knife.
There's plenty of stuff I would assume you cannot parry or backstab. Like, if you could backstab Napoleon, I'd be very surprised.
Well, Axe said hypothetically you
close,
could parry
though.
any attack, but I don't actually know. There probably are gonna be narrower windows for certain enemies.
I know there's also perfect parries that like you don't take your ability loss on.
Like, the game hasn't explained shit about that, Axe. This game has taught me how to shoot. Axe
is doing his Axe thing where, like, he won't play this game for, like, 4 weeks, but he's read every developer interview and watched every podcast about it, so he knows how this game works
Developers
perfectly
don't
before
know
it
shit
comes
about
out.
their own games.
Well, that is kind of true sometimes. Interesting.
It's a marketing line, and I will not abide it.
I mean, it's fair. A lot of my information comes from people that just like people that
Well, those people
play
are
those
just
games.
parroting
Like,
it.
I play these games like over 6 times in a
people.
row.
Also,
beat
I
Resident
stand,
Evil
by
4.
I stand by my point. What game has weapon durability ever been a positive in?
Actually,
other
just
than
spreading second-hand
map-based
information
games.
you were not knowledgeable enough about.
Like,
If you say Skyward Sword, you're wrong, because that made the game infinitely worse.
No, you're thinking of Breath of the Wild. Skyward Sword didn't have durability.
Sorry, Breath of the Wild.
No, like,
My mistake.
I don't necessarily mind weapon durability as a mechanic when I have easily repairable. Like, Fallout New Vegas had weapon durability. You would literally take a bunch of scrap weapons, put them together, and you have one decent weapon. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's great. That's something I can work with, but
Agreed.
you always know that's how it's gonna work. Like, I have to deal with these problems fucking now, and I don't know how many times I can use this knife and where I'm gonna get my new knife.
Or with Fire Emblem, when by the point if you get to like the 5th chapter, you have like 50 iron swords just lying around.
Well, yeah, in Fire Emblem, I feel like that's I don't know if the durability is necessarily a positive mechanic. They've kind of waffled back and forth. But in general, the idea is usually like, hey, this is like your ammunition for these attacks. If you know that enemy is just gonna fucking die, use a normal-ass iron sword. You
But
don't
also,
know if that
is
guy's
it-
gonna
was
die,
it,
pick up a
like-
higher level sword. It's still annoying because it means you hoard stuff,
It
but
is, but it is also a strategy RPG, which I feel is a little different than like an action.
and also
an
to
action
be
game.
fair, that is like something that much like how Breath of the Wild was like, okay, we need to make sure that you can get back to your fucking whatchamacallit, your need to make it easier for to get your Master Sword back. That was technically a patch. But like later Fire Emblem games are like, okay, here's a method where you can, spend money and stuff to repair your weapons because we understand that, like, I don't know, maybe this is the only killer edge you get for like 40 chapters.
Yeah,
You might want to keep it.
They got rid of durability and made everything a side grade.
which I enjoyed. Once again, I still am the resident Fates enjoyer, I guess.
I think Fates has really good gameplay.
That's very true. Yes, no, that is the best way to describe Fates. I really love the gameplay of these games. What about the story? I really love the gameplay of these games.
Yeah.
I like some ideas. That's about it.
I mean, it happens. Like,
I will
there's.
forever just be that weird that feels like they made the knife have ammo now.
I mean, they did, but also that defeats the
Okay,
point of the
ask
knife.
What knife has ammo?
The whole point of the knife is that it.
chainsaw parry.
Considering
Well,
I
then
broke
give
a
me a
knife
fucking
yesterday,
whetstone that has uses and make them semi-common drops.
I agree. Yeah.
Also, I mean, again, nobody fucking. I mean, it's cool, but nobody asked them to make you parry a chainsaw. Like, people would have been like, okay, not doing that.
I mean, like I said, like I'm okay with just running away from this dude. I don't have to get into conflict. And if he catches up to me with a chainsaw, well, I guess I'm dead.
Okay, I'm not expecting this fucking character
That's
to
life.
pop out.
But no, like I said, like this is just me just complaining about weapon durability because, like Dallas, I did not like weapon durability in Breath of the Wild either.
I don't think
like-
anybody liked
me
it.
either.
I don't like weapon
Some
fragility.
people understand, like they're like, well, I like what they're going for, but me, it just does the thing we're talking about where it's like, all right, sick, I've got a weapon of a champion, my cool dead friends, it's really rad. It's gonna break, and I do think that those do
shield
respawn.
breaks.
It doesn't respawn. You have to make it by gathering an item and a bunch of other items, and then someone crafts them. I don't remember who, but you can get
Yeah,
them
but like
crafted.
it's like, okay, oh man, I found these really cool, Hyrule Guard weapons. I penetrated the castle to get these. I'm never gonna fucking use them because they're gonna break and I'll never get them back again. Like, it's just
that's my.
it makes it
that's
too annoying.
It takes away more than it
At least in
gives.
4 Remake, you can just prepare the knife and keep going.
Well, again, Axe,
You don't-
you
you
just
don't
say
do
this
one.
shit that again, Lucky's hasn't been introduced yet because he's actually playing the fucking demo that you haven't done. Like, the game has not brought up, how and when and how frequently you can repair your knife.
Yeah, this is why I'm playing the demo because I don't want to be looking completely incompetent when we
And also,
we stream on
it
game.
creates an idea of false scarcity that can make gameplay annoying.
Like I'm
I have the same problem with shooter games that do like really low ammo drops. I was
yeah.
Oh god, no. Fucking, you guys were like,
Deus
Dallas,
Ex?
have you played not Deus Ex, Metro? Do you remember? Have you played Metro?
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Well,
Bullets
they-
cost
they-
your money.
Deus
The
Ex
bullets
isn't-
are ammo? I never used the real bullet. I never used the real bullet. They're like, oh,
Is that also your money?
yes, that's your money. You will shoot
Yeah.
your money.
With,
So
and with the first game, it made a little sense, but then it kept making less sense as the sequels came.
And so, yeah, like, no, it's like, if you tell me I only have a limited, amount of something, or this thing has a very specific use, guess what? I'm never gonna fucking use it.
It's
I'm
the Mega Elixir problem.
Yeah, no, I was literally about to bring this up. This is the Mega Elixir problem. When I get Mega Elixirs in Final Fantasy VII, I'll be at the fucking final boss being like, should I use it? No, I might need it later.
It's one of my favorite shooter of all time, at least in the last 20 or so years, is Bulletstorm. I fucking love that game so much.
I didn't finish that game, but that game had some hard moments.
Yeah, I don't think it was the only reason why I bounced off Borderlands 3, but one of the reasons why I bounced off Borderlands 3 specifically was I felt like they were way stingier with the ammo drops. Like, they cycled through ammo types more, so I was actually running out of ammo for my guns before I even had all 4 gun slots, and I'm like, well, this isn't any fun, Borderlands. I just want to, pew pew mash triggers.
I hate when like Metro is a little bit of an edge case for me because it's still somewhat a survival game, but I hate when non-survival, non-strategy games do artificial scarcity.
Well, and so, Lucky brought up Fallout New Vegas earlier. There are times, because that has level scaling, that where your better gun bullets will be more expensive and more rare, but much like repairing weapons, Fallout, at least New Vegas anyway, has a system to alleviate that. You get to make your own ammunition at reloading benches. So if you're, working, you can, build your own ammo, build up your ammo stockpiles, or just, make your own. And eventually, the game wraps around where it's like, okay, you can't afford to buy 50 BMG bullets right now, but in like 20 levels, you'll be able to. It works with like an economy curve. And again, we don't know for sure about the knife. Maybe the infinite knife is, easier.
Maybe it is, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, a good knife isn't gonna be useless after 5 fucking uses.
You can upgrade your ability. I think at the end of it, it gets you can do 10 times as many uses.
To be fair,
50 does sound like a lot.
I understand if you used a knife to parry a chainsaw, it would break, but also
it stops the chainsaw too.
Fuck realism in games.
Well, and I mean, if it's
stop chainsaw, you can just shoot them.
If it was only certain attacks could threaten your knife, that would be better. But, Lucky did a backstab, and so he was, normally what a game like this would consider a free resource, oh, you chose to stealth kill this man, thus, saving yourself resources. Apparently, RE4 Remake is leaning towards, no, actually, everything costs you resources. Die!
Well, the knife's really cheap to fix what you get to the merchant, but it's on the demo, so...
That's actually, I feel like that's a bad base for the demo, because isn't the demo technically, unlimited? I mean, there's only so much content to it, but you can,
for the first area.
You can loop it forever.
But again, Axe is doing a thing where he's going ahead. I
don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand, Axe, how you retain this information, because, you don't retain the things we say to you 5 seconds ago sometimes, but you paid close enough attention to people talking about RE4 to remember all this shit about the game before it comes out, because...
I've been ready to play this Thursday.
Well, but Lucky's playing the demo right now. You haven't played the demo.
Yeah, why aren't you playing the demo? Why aren't you getting ready?
I hate demos. That's just my personal...
I actually think demos are neat, and they should do more. I'm not going to bother playing the demo, because I just ordered the game.
I hate demo when it's actually part of the game. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense.
It's my first time speaking to Connie Sena since the thing and the stuff.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's funny that this isn't voiced. When I went to see the Admiral earlier, she had voice lines.
The fuck is a market for?
Hey, it's Kubla Cop. I don't know why we fucking question marked them. I know that person. I know that Moogle.
And again, even if I can repair it for cheap at it, I don't know how this economy is and what's my fucking upgrade to fucking loot. Oops, I got stabbed.
Also, you still have to go back to Mr. 9 Cigars every time you want to.
Oh no, this is remember, this is not cigars. This is what are you buying? I hope it is. If they changed my mind, I'm gonna be
No, they showed him in some trailers.
He still does sound like he smoked 9 cigars.
Oh yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
That's what I figured.
Welcome, stranger.
No.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Not enough cash.
He's wielding 9 cigars.
And the attaché is back in full. I know because the tweets and stuff. And fucking.
I really hope they keep
those
the
gremlins
exploit for the last boss in. I really love it.
Those gremlins posted a picture of the most jank attaché case too. I think the official Resident Evil Twitter did. Of one gun in the middle and surrounded by empty space, and then all your other shit in the 2 corners, and I'm just no, I can't believe you've done this.
Do you think they'll keep the exploit in? I hope they do.
What's the exploit again?
If you fire a rocket launcher at the final boss, it instantly it plays the last cutscene.
I mean, you do rocket launcher in the final boss.
Yes, but you don't fight the boss. If you fire it, I think this is only in the GameCube version, which was the first one. If you fire it at the boss, it just plays the ending cutscene.
They probably won't. They might have you do it so that if you're using the rocket launcher,
that's right,
it goes
because
faster.
you fight the boss first, but then
Yeah,
you
it's
get the
the
rocket
second
launcher.
stage. Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
second
yeah,
stage. It's if you fire it at the second stage, it just plays the ending cutscene.
I mean,
They
that's how
probably
it's
won't
coded,
do that
so-
literally that way because that's not an Dallas. That's not an exploit. That's a bug. That's a we broke something.
That's just more you
No,
trigger,
it
you
was
trigger
intended.
beforehand.
Well, no, I think
said it was intended.
No, I think it was intentional because you beat the final boss when someone gives you a rocket launcher to fire at him. If you already have a rocket launcher, I think if you shoot it at him, you skip
Yeah.
all that. I believe so.
Yes.
Wait.
And it's also very, very hard to get a rocket launcher before the final boss.
Yeah, I think the game get like base game.
it.
There is one free rocket launcher.
I usually use it on Salazar.
That's right, you background characters. Now you gotta do work. Kani-sana has immediately become very
It's
base.
just me, or is most Resident Evil bosses ended with a rocket launcher?
I believe it is a recurring theme.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is a trend.
It's either that or some like other super.
Because they
Or
like
Fall of
they.
Volcano.
I think it was that way in the original
in
too.
5 it was a volcano and a rocket launcher.
It was,
It was a
two,
couple
yeah,
rocket
two volcanoes, two rocket launchers.
I think in the original
3
2
was
it
a
was
cloud
that
round.
way, but in the remake of 2 it's definitely that way. Is you have to stall to get the stuff.
In 3, it depends, because you can kill Nemesis a couple of ways. Or quote-unquote kill.
You gotta hit with the railgun, but then you can back it.
I mean, you can also make him fall off the boat.
He can't swim.
Yes.
He doesn't look like he can swim.
Well, no, he doesn't drown. You literally, I think, if I remember the old cutscene correctly, you could literally just see him in the water as you pull away.
He has to walk on the bottom.
Yeah.
And he's stuck there
I don't
forever.
know. Lucky always has game design thoughts.
I agree with you.
Well, you'll be able to talk about the demo on Saturday with What's Up. I may Amazon is alleging that my copy of RE4 Remake is on time. So we'll see.
I guess I just won't play 14 tomorrow, and I'll just play RE4 then.
No, I think isn't the release date not until Friday?
It's the 23rd.
Is it the 23rd? Then
it's
technically
tomorrow.
my
Yeah, it says March
my
23rd on my
release is a
Steam
day
page.
late. Well, that might be. Does it have a time zone for that?
No.
Okay, then that it probably is. Technically, I know that like digital releases will sometimes unlock metaphorically early because they're at like midnights. So I don't know if
I
there's
mean,
a time
you
zone
should
in
be
there.
able to kind of select it on your Steam, and it'll tell you like how many hours until it
By the
unlocks.
way, Axe, you are wrong. It might be releasing that on Steam, but the release date is on Amazon is Friday the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think it's
check
gonna be
the
at like
time it's
midnight
available.
local, so that's why. So yeah, no, it is a Friday
Also,
release
we have a
date.
small problem because it's telling me that mine's gonna arrive Tuesday, March 28th. They're doing it to me again. They're doing it to
Oh,
me
no.
again.
Well, I hope they're not.
I guess
Well-
I have the weekend then.
Well, Wolong, oh god, that means Axe is gonna be insufferable because he's gonna be talking about he's a fucking expert because he
I
will
No,
guess
no,
so.
no,
I
no,
guess
no,
only
no, no,
Legendary
no,
gets
Lucky.
away with
Remember,
it.
this game's gonna be brand new and you'll be playing it for the first time. I'm gonna
No,
activate the
no,
backseating
Lucky,
rule.
Here is the key. I will talk about it like an expert without playing the game at all.
You just gotta remember
no.
for regular ass
I mean,
RE4.
I've also beaten the
Yes.
base game like 3 times over, but I assume that's
Axe,
fucking
I
fun.
have a fucking Axe. Shut your fucking pie hole. I have
Oh, I
a
was gonna say
goddamn
you've done that more,
playthrough.
though.
No, shut up. I have a goddamn playthrough of this, and I've been playing this game since it was back on the OG GameCube
Yeah.
show. I don't know what the fuck you talking about
No,
3 times
I-
over.
I've beaten
Lu-
RE4.
Lucky has
on
already
si-
streamed RE4
I'll
on the
be
channel.
very honest,
the
Axe.
original.
I've beaten
I was literally saying
RE4
Lucky's also
on,
like probably beaten it more times than I have, so
I
yeah.
have beaten RE4 on 5 different consoles.
Because it's on 5 different consoles.
It's on more than 5. I just stopped.
By the way, I
playing.
want to throw this out there. This is hilarious. So I ordered 2 things at once at Amazon. I pre-ordered RE4 earlier this week, and it says it's arriving Friday, the release date. We'll see if that works. But I also ordered the Mega Man X Legacy Collection so that I can practice the Zero Mode of X4. So that I don't look... Because Lucky at least will have his Mega Man X muscle memory back. It's been a while since I played those games. So I don't want to look like a chump. Much like why Lucky is playing the Chainsaw demo right now. That
Is it
isn't
fair-
arriving until Sunday, even though that game
Is it fair to
already
say that-
exists.
Is it fair to say like a man that Lucky sheds away those memories so the trauma goes away?
Lucky would say that. I don't think so.
Okay.
I think he's still got some of the steez left over.
It's really funny to hear you guys yelling at just nothing on my end.
Oh. Fucking course.
By the way, I'm joking. You weren't muted for me, so I can still hear you.
My
Get
man's
fucked.
the double prank.
It took him a minute.
The prank on prank.
Like, I actually waited for you to finish. Like,
No. No.
like,
Does he
I'm
watch you
not
unblinking
surprised,
from
but,
his
like,
magic
you
8-ball in your
it
pocket?
too, Luffy.
Also, by the way, I don't think we talked about that on a stream, but somebody shared a comic, I think was it Axe? Axe posts Final Fantasy XIV meme sometime, about Astidian using Nidhogg's eye as a magic 8-ball.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
Square, please,
God.
make
You know
this
what?
merchandise. I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Can I bitch about game design? Because I'm having a recurring nightmare.
You're having AR problems.
I forgot how annoying people are to recruit in Three Houses.
Oh yeah, when you're doing your
some
first
of the
run.
students when you want like, because like the thing is, like, some of them, like Lysithia, I love Lysithia, not just because she's a good unit, but also because all she wants is faith, which if you're playing the game, you're training that anyway. So it's easy. But then there's fucking people like that want lances or flying
Or horseback.
I'm pretty sure Lysithia in general is pretty. Well, it depends on what route you're doing.
If you know ahead of time what you're doing, it's fine.
She's pretty easy. But yeah, no. If you want to actually recruit everybody, Byleth just needs to hit the fucking gym.
No, yeah,
24/7.
I've basically selected, like, okay, what students make the most sense, because I'm doing the very spicy routes this time, and I'm like, what students make sense to start a revolution? Basically, I eliminated 90% of the Blue Eagles house.
Fun fact: you can recruit most of them
with the exception of Sylvain, because you get to recruit it for free.
There's quite a lot of characters you can recruit from Blue Lions to the Black Eagles.
Well,
it's actually, ironically, I think
one of them makes sense, and I'm going after him, but
I
a
think
couple
it's
of
like,
them don't.
Isn't it almost there are less Golden Deer characters you can recruit as Black Eagles than Blue Lions?
No, it's the same amount.
I think it's the same
amount, because the only difference is you can recruit more Golden Deers to Blue Lions, because you can recruit Hilda.
But why would you, Chad? Why would you want to recruit Hilda?
I liked Hilda.
It's okay. I as a character, I like her. As Professor Byleth, I would be fucking.
No. As a person, she is awful, but that's kind of her character arc.
Yeah, the whole point is that she kind of sucks. Her brother's cool.
I'm just laughing at the freeze frame Omega's got here on stream, which is the Moogles are all around us.
Yeah. No, it was funny. We got some stuff going on.
Just, yeah, I have to.
We also introduced Astinian as the Azure Dragoon singular again. Though technically it was as Ishgard's Azure Dragoon, which is true.
You're the Eorzean Azure Dragoon.
Technically, I believe my home city is still registered as Gridania.
Yes,
started there.
Also, Ishgard is in Eorzea.
I don't really
It's
consider
just not
the
part of the
alliance.
alliance.
I mean, they're kind of part of the
still
alliance.
on the continent.
They're more
That's like
continental
saying
than
Mexico-
Limsa Labinsa is. Those motherfuckers
That's
live
like
on an
saying
island.
Mexico isn't part of North America.
Kenny Senna is communing with a cotton ball right now with a cotton swab.
That has a very noticeable imprint in it.
Yeah, I know that part. But it's the camera tricks are very funny. Fucking goddamn it, Koopa Cup. Fucking Boo Boo Zayla ass looking ass.
I almost asked myself, "Where's Thancred?" And then I was like, "Oh, right,
Right.
He's away.
right. He's currently insane. I forgot."
He's not here right
baking
now.
bread.
Thancred's not home right
having
now.
a bad time.
Haha, Brad.
Currently being mind broken tagged.
That whole scenario ruined his life.
I mean,
He
he
seems
just
remarkably
almost
fine.
committed a little genocide.
Like a little. It's fine. It's fine. It's always fine.
And it was his intent.
It's not fine at all. That screen is... Never mind, I said that wrong.
Listen. The devastation was not his intent, and also wasn't it mostly Imperials anyway? Didn't they blow up?
I mean,
didn't they
It's
blow up
usually Imperials
themselves?
or Asian's fault.
Yes, but they did kind of give them the blueprints. to make the big shiny thing.
Well, there's
they on
there's
Earth,
some
Ultima?
shenanigans going
I mean-
around, but still.
Well, yeah, Ultimate Weapon was from Alec. And they went, hey, you should dig this up.
Well, yeah,
And repair it.
I'll reverse that. They gave directions to the big shiny thing. Okay, why is this thing not taking damage?
Sabi, the heart of Sabi, the heart.
Fucking double Dragoon posing.
Why is this not taking damage? Hello?
Yo, a fucking Moogle is vouching
What am
for
I
me.
supposed to do?
This Moogle's gonna start a fight for me.
I've noticed an issue with me. I think every time I've dealt with annoying tiny creatures, my first idea in my head is violence, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know
either,
why.
but I do
Because
notice
you
that you will commit. Oh shit! Frontline's time.
Like not like it's not severe violence. It's always like
Like-
minor violence, like pushing them.
No, Axe. Every time we talk about Namazu, you talk about eating them. That's not a push.
That's because
Okay,
it's a
to be
recurring
fair,
gag.
Namazu do look delicious. Like,
They don't
as,
actually-
as a lover of catfish, I cannot deny I've been like, but how do
We're gonna have
how do
catfish
they
from.
taste?
Listen, it's because the recurring gag of the storyline is that everyone talks about eating them.
I mean,
I
everybody
know
talks
why,
about
I-
eating Lalafels too, but
Yeah, but Lalafels don't look appetizing.
They don't.
Yeah.
You just gotta bake them.
A lot of Fate enemies have, and I say Fate as in like Fates here, not Fate FGO.
yeah. No, we know.
But a lot of them have been described as just eating Lalafels.
I think it's because they're just tiny and easy to eat.
Well, yeah.
Architect says I'm the Azure
People
Dragoon
could
of
just
light.
pick it up.
It's
Not
true.
wrong.
I'm the light Dragoon. I mean, to be fair, at least now I do actually have a couple of extra job crystals, so
Okay, hey.
I'm not
does
just
anyone
the
remember
Azure
this
Dragoon.
one
Azure Dragoon.
duty where you have to beat this Magitech Vanguard thingy? It's not taking any damage.
you should
If
attack
it's not
somebody
taking
else.
any
then.
damage, you should see if there's anything you can interact with in the area.
Oh, I believe
Also-
the NPCs should be saying that, oh, it might be shielded somewhere. So
Yeah.
you have to go.
Oh yeah,
find-
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, if you can't do damage, stop hitting it and try something else. Do you know what the definition of insanity is?
But he's a monk. All he can do is hit things.
Well,
All I
something
know
else.
is punch.
And kick, effectively.
So you give him a gun and he's like, how can I punch with this?
No, you can punch with a gun.
Well, no, yeah, no.
That's
What
when
equilibrium?
Dallas makes it to heavens where it goes to the Sky Steel Manufactory. He's like, I've learned how to punch with a gun.
It breaks.
Like, yeah. Also, yes, let's reuse the assets from Moogle
Gun kata.
Indeed. Still looking pretty good. I didn't realize Moogle's got quite so swollenated. Wait, hold on. Yes. Oh, I gotta fucking
Look at you! Don't you? You're feeding. You're feeding.
Huh?
Sorry, I started a PvP.
Okay. God, that hurts. It hurts when you try not to feed, but then you just end up feeding. It hurts so much.
Are you in front lines or Crystal?
Front lines. I'm getting my front. That person fell off the edge.
You're doing your. Okay, I should have done my duty front
This
line.
is why I just don't play player versus player.
Getting kills is so hard in frontline sometimes.
I've actually made it to battle high 4 once, not
Yeah,
4
same.
5.
It's like I don't understand how. It's
I
like,
found a class
guess-
that I did pretty decently with in front lines.
Like honestly, if it wasn't for the fucking season rewards and the XP I got from doing front lines, I would never do it.
That's fair. I kind of agree. with you.
I mean, I think
did
that's
pretty
why they
well
put
with
rewards in
Samurai.
there. But also, some people do think that like you can't have an MMO if you don't have PvP.
And those people are the reason I hate WoW's community a lot of the times.
Also,
Those
I remember
people
I
are
was
why
talking to
other
some
people don't play
and so
PvP.
like, why are we making this a competition? And someone literally responded, "This is an MMO. Everything's a competition." I'm just like, why?
No,
Like,
it's why-
here's the thing. It makes even less sense in Final Fantasy than it does in WoW, because at least with WoW you have the excuse where, I mean, yes, we're at peace now, but we've hated each other for the last 20 years. In this one, you're actively been in an alliance the entire time.
Well, it's a situation of that.
Well, yeah, the
PvP zones are meant to be open or not open conflict zones.
front lines anyway. The way it was pitched in story, because I have unlocked it, was like it's not. We're
It's
not
war
literally
game.
fighting to the death. Yeah, we're wargaming right now. We've got a big open area. We're trying to like settle who can move in here. So we're just having the grand companies like wargame stuff out because they don't normally get to practice like this.
Yes.
and Omega, one thing you can do is you can interact with NPCs here because they're all having to do their own side quests.
Oh, fun
Do
thing
all these
would be
guys
if
have
one
to do all of
side
them,
got if one side could
Ysael is like is fascinated by the fluff.
imagine if one team got to play as the Empire. That would be fun.
Well, then you would have any magic users, and that's the problem.
They'd all be gun users and power armors. And
I mean, if you would have to design their own moveset anyway, so like.
True.
Yeah, because the Guardians are a specific race, and there is no Guardian race you can be installed.
Yes.
I think it'd be cool if like different moves that give you like your moves are just different kind of bullets you fire.
No,
I mean, you could justify it, like, but it would require extra work.
All I'm saying is my favorite MMO PvP experience has been when the two sides genuinely hate each other, which was SWTOR. And also Huntball. Because that
Yeah, I'm about to
game
say,
was
but
just
Huntball is just amazing. I love Huntball.
Huntball was so fun, especially as a knight or warrior when you could just fucking jump across the entire
Why
stadium
is this
to the ball
fucking?
carrier.
We have 3 people trying to kill this Dark Knight, and we fucking can't.
You gotta wait until his
It's
vulnerability's gone.
invincible.
Just make sure to stun him when he's done.
Yeah, he's got
Then
an
he's dead.
involved.
Oh, I literally can't. I hate PvP so much. Why can't this one dude fight off 4 fucking nerds?
Tank
Well, you didn't
classes in
work that much.
PvP were a
That's just
mistake.
like that max battlefield.
If you want my opinion, they should just not let tank classes in PvP.
Well, they can just not give them invulnerability skills. Everyone has like their
That
own
too.
like PvP skill sets.
Yeah, Dark Knight's
Oh,
not
God, I
that
feel-
big a
I
deal
feel
without
like-
the invulnerability.
I feel like I complain way too much
Well-
about video games. I'm old.
Are you?
Nah, you don't
People complain
complain
about video
Minor
games when they're
role.
well, not maybe when they're young, but like a decent chunk of your life. Once you get past like 12, that's open season. I'm pretty sure I've been complaining about
I
video
feel
games.
like
for a long
I
time.
just I feel like I'm just smarter in my complaints about video games now.
Maybe.
I feel
I
like
don't
Media
bitch about
literacy.
graphics anymore.
Oh, right.
That's the thing. I've never bitched about graphics.
I did when I was like 15.
I must
So,
think
Much more
just
about
like
the Olaf.
video games are cool.
And it's time for me to join with Lucky and complaining about PvP because my front lines just popped.
Oh no. Well, when we get out of this, let's see if we can queue up for some CC.
I guess
before
I'll
I
unlock.
Can I join you for CC?
Yeah.
I mean, we can
I-
try. It's.
I mean,
it's
that's the thing.
something-
All we're gonna do is queue up at the same time and see if we get together.
You're fucking
And we might
right.
be on.
This is another thing I
Oh my
will
God, that's
say.
what I'm
I
saying,
don't
video
I don't
on.
know why they don't let you do your friend thing with your friends in PvP.
They reminded
Which
us
is-
about how.
Which
people-
is
I
odd
think people
because
talk about.
it has been exposed that some people in the EU servers have actually win traded.
They take the wrong lessons from WoW, is my opinion. Sometimes, generally, the only time I can say that genuinely is anything to do with what they've done with PvP. But they're like, well, people will just win trade, and like they'll find a way to do it anyway. Which according to Loft.
Well, and also I would say
In
that
rank
like
of Crystal Conflict, you
I
can't
mean-
be ranked.
okay, so I mean, you mean win trading is in like we just alternate, I win, you win kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
just make it so that your party has to be on the same side, you know? Like I don't know why you can't get in with your friends like you can like a PvE duty kind of a thing.
No, as in like people will queue up with their ults and then be like, aha, okay, I just won't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a whole other thing.
Also,
Yeah, that's-
if it's a small percentage of the player base that is going to exploit a thing, it's not worth making the experience for everyone shitty because of it. It's just not worth it.
Well, and this is like generally I do think that like I think 14 kind of agrees with you, but in a different way. Like Yoshi P talked about, like the people cheating on World First and stuff. They're not really obligated to do that. It's just kind of like free press for them to do like ultimate raids and World First stuff because, you know, you can't really have like a big official draw because people will, you know, hit up with like third-party tools. When the whole point of the World First race is for you to go in blind and not know what you're
I
doing.
disagree with FF14's stance on third-party tools anyway, personally. But that's always been my biggest contention with 14. Is I hate the no mods thing, but that's a Japanese
Well,
perspective.
also Dallas, you know it's not no mods, right? Like.
Well,
It's if you get
literally,
caught
I'm
using
much more
mods.
restricted. Well, yeah.
Because this is an argument I've heard people discuss about. There are certain kinds of things that like Square can't actually, not to knock on wood. I'm but technically they can't, like, there's certain kinds of, like, stuff in your computer they don't have access to that they can't, like, legally control what you do with certain files and programs. But that's why it is kind of like this gentleman's agreement of, like, hey, if you're gonna use third-party tools, make sure that they're, like, you know, cosmetic. They don't give you any gameplay advantages that could, like, put out other people who are doing it legitimately. Because, hey, there are a lot of console players. Hi, not just me. Also, console's very big in
But like,
Japan.
what do you define as a gameplay advantage? Because that's where I get a little bit in the weeds with it.
Well, I mean, Dallas, what do you think gameplay advantage is?
I think it's something that specifically increases your ability in terms of, like, damage and or healing and or tanking nature. That's what I consider it.
I think you're personally wrong there, because you can get advantages from merely being able to have a better view of the fucking map, because then you're not scrolling around like a fucking madman trying to understand where the next attack is.
And the game is designed for you to have your, you know, with a set FOV in mind. So that's where, like, the game designers have balanced drawing lines and shit. This was, by the way, what got whichever group it was in trouble.
I'm not that big on the FOV because I think F14's FOV is fine. My main thing is UI and hotbar design is the mods that I would like to use, but I think they're against TOS.
Well, again, as long as you're not streaming them, no one's gonna care.
No
one's gonna care.
That's why I like visual mods are not like.
If you just like you want a different look of the UI, like, and they still are making UI changes to this game. I believe most recently they added a different, like, overlay pattern that was inspired by FF7 Remake. That's kind of the like blue gradient translucent that seemed really popular. Like they're still tweaking options and visibility and stuff.
But like,
where we go? There it is.
Like third-party mods that like alter the game, the potential gameplay in any way, I think are out. Like visual and cosmetic mods, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck.
And I don't think Yoshi P gives a fuck either.
The hotbar one is the one where I'm just, it's a gray area.
Well, actually, what about the hotbar? I must ask.
I just hate the way that their UI interface with hotbars is designed.
Well, what do you mean by that, Dallas?
Like, I wish I could extend it past 12. I wish I could make them smaller. I wish I could...
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can make them smaller.
You can?
Yeah, you can make them smaller.
I don't think you can extend
them. You can't make them small enough, and you can't extend them past 12. I know that.
Well, I mean, yeah, you've only got 12 function keys, Dallas. I mean, I know that's not necessarily how the hotbar is strictly keyed, but, like, isn't that why most hotbar commands are usually 12 long? Is because it's
well, actually,
like the original is keyed F1 to F12.
Here's another question: how many would you want then?
I mean, just for my personal thing, I would like it to be 24 because I.
Then why don't you just put two of them together? Because you can unlock like 6 fucking hotbars.
Yeah, like technically, I have access to 8 hotbars on console.
Like, and you can switch them around so they're like 1x12, 2x6.
No, you're right. It's not, like I said, it's not that bad. I'm always wary because I never know what exactly, because...
it's not even a mod thing, Dallas. Like, there are some UI options. I don't know if that 14 does a great job of teaching you about how flexible you can make it.
You cut me off, but what I was going to say is, I don't think there's a problem with just 14. The TOS is very vague, and that's a problem with almost all games and MMOs.
Well, yeah. I mean,
because that's the thing. If they don't plan for generalities, people will use their specificity against them, and so you didn't say this specifically in the TOS.
It's the old cover your ass department. You need the CYA. You need to be prepared for unexpected eventualities. It's kind of a random.
No, like
this way. Yes,
like I said, personally, I've never been big into modding myself. Like, I've modded games like, like Skyrim and Fallout and stuff, but this is usually after I've beaten them and gotten the vanilla experience. Like, this is the thing I was laughing about Starfield all the time is, like, I'm pretty sure the fucking the first month sales are going to be horrible because everyone's going to be waiting for the fucking first mods to come out before they actually play the game.
The unofficial part.
Like I said,
was here and I talk about, like, his whole thing about mods because,
like I say, my big thing with mods on MMOs is every mod I use is UI focused, and I think their story interface is actually good because that was something I actually use a mod for in WoW. I think it's called like Storyteller, where it basically displays cutscene, or it displays story text as text boxes rather than just like a sheet. But that's something that FF14 already does already, so I don't need it. It's just mostly it would just be UI, like decluttering stuff, like the ability to like remove certain things that the game doesn't let you remove.
There are things that
Why
would
does it not
help
let
in
you remove?
certain
XP
areas.
bar.
I think
You
I
can move
watched
it
a video
somewhere
of Preach saying he installed a mod that that lets him see speech bubbles, so he knows which person in the room is saying what, without having to look at the tiny corner.
Yeah.
So there are things that can be quality of life. It's just like gray area.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the hotbar is always the big gray area. Like there's a couple of mods I have installed that are just texture visual stuff. Like that I know is okay. It's just when it concerns hotbar, I'm like, how far does UI extend until it goes into gameplay? And I don't want to test that. I don't want to.
I mean,
poke that bear.
technically, if like you and only you could have 24 hotbar buttons at once, yes, that's an unfair advantage because you've got more buttons, you can do more stuff. But I have seen people play this game on PC. You can actually have lots of different little hotbars open at once and have lots of, because there's a reason why on console I get access to fucking 8 different sets of the hotbar, which is technically the 2.
No. If you could only
the
ever have
eats.
24 hotbars, this game would be unplayable, I think.
Because it's like,
By the way, Dallas, you can turn off the XP bar.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow,
I was
I
about
did
to say,
not
I'm pretty
know
sure
that.
you can. I think you can hide
You
everything
turn off
and
most things
resize
in
it all.
UI. You can also just turn
Yeah,
off
no.
the
If you go to HUD layout and you click current UI element, experience bar, you go open up this UI element settings, and then it says display element. If you turn that off, it turns it off.
Is there a way to move the text chat?
Yes, you do not do that from the HUD layout though. You do that by. It's really weird. You actually have to fucking grab it. At
It's
a
not.
certain spot.
It's hard to manage.
Yeah.
That's the one that's been getting me, especially when there's the Chimera fight, because there are things I don't catch until I start.
Okay. Grab. Put your pointer over the general tab and hold there, and you should be able to swing it around.
Ah, there we go. That's much nicer.
Today we're teaching people about UI. I'm gonna punch these
Thumbs up.
dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, like I can understand people like UI is one, like I can definitely understand Dallas's argument about UI because I swear that UI discussions are like the fucking current battlefield of this gaming area. People talking about how they don't like cluttered UIs and other stuff, or how other UIs are, pretentious. Everyone, praises the fucking the no UI and stuff. Like everyone's always talking about the UI. I think people are talking about UIs more than talking about graphics nowadays.
Yeah,
I
UI
like
or
having HUD.
UX
I
as in
don't-
user
I don't
experience
really like
is
no
kind of
HUD I like being
crux
told
point.
things.
Well, I don't
happening.
like no eye, but like I'll give an example.
Jeez,
and it's
everyone wants
one of the
these.
things I've always had a little bit of an issue with 14 is that a lot of classes, I think most of them actually,
Have a special
or at least
gauge.
most of the ones I've played, have a big chunky meter thing.
Yeah.
You can always
that
make it smaller and
is-
move it.
You can, but sometimes it's important. Like with Monk, it's a lot less important because the abilities will change when it is proc, so you just know anyway.
I just put you
So
can also
I
make the
don't
zipline
care.
version to take up space.
Actually, the more I think about it, yeah, no, I guess this
Black Mage is the worst offender for me.
I mean, that one's okay if you understand what you're doing.
Well, no, I can understand what Dallas
Well, it's
means.
big and chunky.
They've given you a very artistic representation of a simple resource, and it's way more ornate than it really needs to be.
Yeah, like I mean, I learned to deal with it because I'm on controller, so it's a little harder to do some of those UI adjustments. I was at least a little concerned when I boot, but hell, I'll show chat. I think I won't die if I switch. Hold on, pop on my character.
Warrior to me is it done right. Warrior is just the perfect amount of is it red or is it not red? That's
So,
all I need to know.
this is what my meter size is for Red Mage. I was a little concerned that this would be too much, though obviously I can zoom in and out. Woo! I just got used to it.
Screen.
Yeah, it's a little high, but I can read it. It's
you move it
next
downward?
to my name. I mean, I probably can, but that would require me to open up HUD layout and try and find what box that is without just clicking around. It's a little tougher.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. If you have complaints about the UI, actually go into your HUD layout and actually start looking around at things. You'd be surprised what you can find in there.
And
But that's the thing.
things I
Designing your HUD is a fucking process, though. I keep going through iterations.
Oh
online.
wow. Okay, so this is something I didn't know because 14 doesn't explain. Every gauge has a simple mode.
Yep.
I mentioned that earlier.
I didn't know that existed because.
Yeah, I will say this. I do feel like 14 does not, like I said, necessarily let you know these exist. If you were to just boot up the game and be like, "Hey, I don't know if I like this UI. How do I change it?" You have to talk to like a Lucky, and he's like, "Oh, there's like 50 different buttons for that." The game doesn't necessarily teach you about them. Hey, this guy fucking picking on me.
I think I can uninstall this mod then. Or one of them at least. Because there was actually a mod to make the guard gauges simple.
And
Like
for
I
all
said-
we know, that mod just looks for the fucking pre-existing setting and just turns it on for you for free.
Because you're a hacker.
No, it was because the game didn't explain to him. Like I said, I usually try, like me myself personally, I usually try to get into the settings and what's available. But in a game like this, you can catch everything.
There's a lot of settings. Like I got my hotbars and key binding. I got that down perfect immediately when I got in. But a lot of the other UI stuff is a little bit different. Alright, it gets to yell at the console now.
Yep, my bad. I pressed the wrong button. I meant to procure myself.
I guess and I was thinking about the thing that, like, I don't actually like how any of the simplified, like, meters look.
I mean, it's all to taste.
Well, and that's the thing we just talked about, right? Like, why everybody's so up in arms about UI and UX is it's a very, like, personal, finicky thing. And obviously there's been ways, like, again, I just say this just because, like I said, I literally booted up FF7 recently. You could change the color of the background window of that game if you didn't know. There's a fucking RGB slider for the background windows.
I do. I do in every Final Fantasy game. I know it's heresy, but I've always
I do
played
too.
Final Fantasy in purple.
Hey, I usually go to reds, you know? It's a thing that you can do.
But like me, Lucky personally, I am a fan of minimal UIs. I don't like no UIs because I think that's a fucking pain.
Yes.
I like having a lot of stuff in my corners of my screen, but not like in the middle.
Well, and I think that, like, most people who say, "Oh, I don't want any UI," those guys are either fucking, like, weird hipster artsy-fartsy gamers.
Or they just read guide for everything.
Well, they just don't want pop-ups.
Or, yeah, they actually mean they want a minimum UI. Because, like, this came out with talking about the RE7 demo and shit. Like, people were complaining about when the demo came out, like, oh, why are there these yellow boxes to let you know where you can smash? Well, it's because, guess what, gamers? We're in a much more realistic number of assets,
Yeah,
so
no,
if you can't
by the way,
tell which box is smashable, how would you know?
No, like I've been running around. They put a lot more clutter in here, like opening drawers and stuff. If they don't give me a little like indicator that I can interact with the object, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be walking up against every object, rubbing Leon's nuts and everything, seeing if I can open it.
Right, because when the game came out in the GameCube era, you could tell objects were animated to be interactable because they would look different. But now everything just looks like a thing because that's how fucking Unreal Engine 5 is.
I know in the original, like RE1, all the items you could pick up were 3D models.
Yeah, that was a thing back in the day to let you know.
That was because that's when we still did the flat backgrounds. Lots of games are very, very specified about these things. What the fuck is sprig of cloud's breath?
Sorry, some Moogles have fucking hit me up for, like, again, random bullshit go. Yes, probably drugs. They're asking me to find them herbs. So, probably yes. I'm gonna get these Moogles fucking high.
Kupo nuts are like a very high-end trade. The whole
No. These are cloud's breath.
They're Kupo for Kupo nuts.
They are
I'm seeing nothing but cocoon fucking skylights from the enemy team.
Lucky, just to ask it again, because I wasn't able to catch it because I was busy editing other parts of the UI. Where's the edit for the chat?
If you want to move it around, you have to hold over the general tab. If you want to resize it, there is an arrow in the upper right that you can click. You can also add and remove tabs, but that's more finicky, and I'm like, nah.
I don't know if I can drag over.
Actually, do I? No, I don't have everything. Once I get everything to 90, I'll probably turn off my XP bar.
No.
I do like looking at it.
I like looking at it too. It's nice.
It shows you progress.
It does.
I like progress.
But yeah, like,
it's the only drug I have.
I
in my
like
life.
the UX and UI discussion is interesting, but I feel like we're getting a lot of pushback from like game developers these days who are like, yeah, the reason why we do this stuff is so that you guys can fucking find where you need to go because you're gonna get lost. And me, I'm not fucking afraid. I'm streaming me playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. I'm wandering around trying to look for a piece of plant on the ground. I get lost all the fucking time. When game designers are like, you're a dumbass, you're gonna get lost. I'm like, you are correct. I feel seen.
So I agree with that statement, but I will just put this is the same thing I always do with the difficulty argument. Just make it toggleable. If it's toggleable, I don't care.
So I will say this. My Monday was very weird, whereas like I had the moment of like I don't need a guide in real life, and it's like, oh wait, I was then lost for 40 minutes.
Yeah, you learned the lesson. See, I think I'm better about
guides
real
are
life
important. I shouldn't listen to people say guides are bad.
Yeah, guides aren't bad.
That just means that you don't have critical thinking skills.
Well, also, like people who say guides are bad in old games are literally pain eaters.
Yes.
Because, fun fact, I'm old enough that I know this, but most games came with a guidebook in the game.
I miss those, actually.
Yeah, they came with like, here's all, because it's not just a single sheet, right? Hell, fuck, I can probably.
You can play Rocco no Ken. You can play Rocco no Ken with no guidebook. It's like, no, you fucking can't, and the developers didn't expect you to.
How the fuck do you find all this?
Like MGS for like all the codec codes in the back of the manual.
God, Zelda 1 is the worst example of that. Oh my god, that game
Also, the guys
from
do actual
blind
maps.
player with like no instruction booklet, that game is cancer.
Oh, god. No, but like once we got into like.
Hey Chad, are you ready for some ASMR?
Okay, I have to ask you earlier. I don't have any critical thinking because I trusted other people's directions.
Well, see, this is why I don't.
Axe, have you ever heard the phrase "trust but verify"?
No, there is one universal truth in this world, and that is everyone is bad at giving directions.
Yes.
Yes. All right, I don't know how that's
here's the thing. Here's the thing, Axe. If I fuck something, if I fuck something up that I did myself, that's my fault. Who's to blame if I took some instruction from someone else? Them for giving me the bad advice, or me for following it?
I think it's a multi-step process.
Well, the thing is it's a multi-step process, which means it's way too complex, and it's way too complex. So I stick with simple solutions.
So I'm going to say something quickly about PvP. Once again, ninjas just take no damage for some reason.
I always want to accuse people of hacking, but I never know.
I'm using ninjas.
Just accuse them. Fuck it. That's how I am on Master Duel. They give me 3 reports of slow play a day. I use those fucking reports. People be slow playing. Don't you fucking at me. But I don't know if the stream could hear it. Discord definitely was not picking up on my mic. But I literally grabbed the plastic bag where I keep my old GBA manuals and started flopping them.
You have a fucking bag of manuals.
Well, yeah, because I didn't throw them out. What if I need them? Let me look at the Game Boy Advance manual for Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Trials of Glory. Let's see. We've got.
I mean, how much do they sell for? Do they sell for like?
No, I want them.
No, trust me. We actually, believe it or not, at work sometimes we do just get bags of manuals.
PvP is the only place in Final Fantasy 14 that I've gotten a warning.
Really?
Yeah.
When'd you get that? And what for?
Trash talk.
Yeah,
I'm used to WoW PvP.
Kind of a toxic asshole.
Well, no, because basically the rule in WoW PvP is you can say whatever you want, just no slurs. Now, some people don't follow that last part, but
yeah, sounds about right.
Generally, that is the agreed upon rule. It's like you can say whatever you want as long as you don't call someone a slur.
Oh, rest in bed.
Or like threaten them, like specifically. Not like I'm gonna kill you, but like I'm gonna go to your house in Florida and murder you with a Garand.
Like actual specific.
Yeah.
Pass time, view trophies.
Well,
Register for a tournament.
I said some stuff in.
Restrictions. Editing your
I may have called someone a fuck muffin. And I may
Really,
have gotten
they really
reported.
prompted, or is it just you being off game?
I mean, it was PvP.
I've insulted people.
A little
Like,
bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both.
Like I fucking call like you're fucking stupid. Like I try that's how mad I was. I try very hard never to directly insult someone. Like, if I say, like, I don't say you're stupid, I just said what you just said is stupid, or that idea is stupid. I try very hard, but when I get mad, the gloves just come fucking off, and I'm just like, you are a fucking idiot. You're a bitch, and you're a bitch.
In text chat, yelling at people in alliance raids about how stupid they are. What the fuck are they
I
doing?
think my personal favorite PvP go-to insult now in 14, because swearing is not appreciated, is you knuckle-dragging pain eater.
Could I insult him by calling him a Blue Eyes player?
No, they probably wouldn't get
No,
that.
that's
But
too
also,
niche.
Axe, he already
Oh,
said they
out
eat
you.
paint. Boom.
Yeah,
got
knuckle-dragging
him.
pain eater
That's
just
implied.
sounds good.
Yeah, that's a thing that you don't have to play Yu-Gi-Oh to understand.
Knuckle Dragger's another good one. Like that.
Yeah.
That's that. You know, you let people know how you feel about them. All right, I have completed the. Moves.
Anyway, so who wants to? We're gonna fuck. Love, you want to do some? You want to sync up for some casual matches in CC?
Yeah, I was gonna see if we can get some CC together.
Alright, I'll
Also,
get that up too.
I wish there was an official list of what words FF14 considered swear words. I feel like I need that in every game.
It's hard to tell because, like, what is it? My favorite thing is seeing people do stuff in Souls games online, and might slightly censored. It's K asterisk asterisk HT.
What is the status of like whore? Is that a swear? Like, cause
I mean, they say the word horse in a lot in the story.
Yeah, but they're using it as an insult, and you're not, you know, directly calling another living person that.
Yeah.
Just well, Dallas, phrase it as whore, son, and see if you get away with it. Pretend you're on an RP server.
Well, I do say son of a whore. That's my go-to. Because the other one is frowned upon.
Son of a whore, son.
Son of a whore.
Want my second monitor.
So
It's just like in Limsa, they call people horse all the time.
Shall we?
Because they're pirates, yar.
Pirates.
Well, Axe, are you ready?
I have the button ready. I'll put my mouse over to join.
All right. Loth, are you ready?
Yes. I feel a little sleepy.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go after one. Okay, so.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
That was instant.
I did not get in.
I did not get in.
Damn it.
Oh shit! There's an 8-ring train happening in fucking Ultima Thule.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Is it by the Mac gang?
It's Chitin.
Wait, we're doing Crystal.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I have a server for. That's the Endwalker
Crystalline
one.
Conflict.
Yeah,
It's a PvP mode.
They started 12 minutes ago, so like they're already halfway done.
No, they're in Ultima Thule right now.
What do you have on yours? I have less than 5 minutes.
I just popped.
I just popped, so me
I
and
just
Loth are
popped.
You guys are probably together.
No.
Hey, let's go.
Well, the funny thing is, if we're gonna be fighting each other, and then it's just like, because it has happened before.
Oh god, I haven't done my hot bars for this class.
Well, you got some time. You got
I'm
some
bummed
time.
out that like I got in before everyone else. I was like, damn it.
All
I
right,
don't know if
let's
I'm
see.
fighting Lucky and Loth or I'm on your team.
We'll find out here in a
Tell you.
second. Yeah, it's me and Loth.
Hold on to these.
What team are you on?
Hang on.
Oh,
Actually, I don't think you're here.
I'm on Umbra.
You're not here. You're not in the same one as us.
Oh, it just popped at the same time. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see your character.
Okay.
Man, this sucks.
You're safe this time, Dallas.
I guess we just go to the wolf tier and fight each other.
It's no fun. I would like to scream at Loth Sloth and or Dallas while we run across the fucking field.
Oh wow, I have a
I would like to do that. I would like to be there at least tonight to not die all the time.
Well, it depends on where you are. If I
I usually play a tank class.
Oh, actually, let's see. What is our team setup? Actually, we have balanced teams. Well, roll-wise.
I spare one of of food in my back pocket. I ate.
Oh, they got a summoner, son of a bitch.
Well, they've also got a samurai and a monk.
Now they got Darkman again.
The samurai, I'm not too worried about, but monks can be a bitch.
Dallas was just saying, man, I have a lot of stuns.
That's the one thing Monk's really good at.
Seems like it.
Fuck your shield.
I know Dragoon's also like really good for damage, honestly.
I mean, I would assume so. I don't really know. If you're redoing their skill list for PvP, I don't really know what you
It's
do
a
with
mix of
Dragoon.
their Endwalker stuff.
Just make them jump back and poke, jump. Oh, I have to talk to everybody. We gather up all my friends. Also, yes, chat, you do hear me
I'm
yawning. I'll
dead.
probably not be going much past midnight. We punched a Primal. It was good.
Good
And then
shit.
we did a duty after that. It was like right there.
Okay, well I've died.
That's gonna happen a lot, I'm afraid.
I'm already dead.
Listen,
too.
I don't go into these expecting to win. I never fucking do.
Hey, I got the other 2 people in that confrontation killed by my team, so I fair trade.
I don't understand how not to get assists, because either I get last hits, I keep getting till I get assists for everything.
I think it's God, why?
Well, what class do you play in PvPX?
Let's see. Samurai,
Hey, Loth, you got that one.
Paladin.
Technically,
Summoner.
somehow, I don't know.
Well, my entire team just died. Someone run the fuck away.
That's good. That's what you do.
They just got
I
fucking
gotta
nuked
kill
from
more
orbit.
brave.
They just got nuked from orbit somehow.
The ultimate spell.
Oh, here comes
Meteor.
turbulence.
Make
You
sure
thought
you
I was
save
going to
your
say
fucking-
gun, but I said meteor. Haha.
Oh, fuck turbulence.
I got my favorite name for an achievement ever. The monk PvP kill achievement's called Mama Said Knock You Out.
That's pretty good.
How did Pepe not get launched by the fucking?
I don't know.
How is this team better than ours? What the fuck?
They probably play it for fun.
Okay, now I believe hacks. This fucking player did not get launched into the fucking. They just fucking teleported. I killed
I'm
them.
gonna.
He's
it's
hacking,
either,
bro.
It's either lag or hacks, yeah.
How long
Flag
does
hacks.
it
Lose
usually
unless we can
last?
beat them. Alright, there we go.
What was
Make
that
a race
one?
Come on, Loth.
Yeah,
Look
the
at us,
same
Loth.
thing.
Listen, we're on the fucking target.
How long do CC matches usually last?
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's pretty short, honestly.
No, what
Uh,
kills you? What kills you is overtime.
And are the
Fucking
teams,
died.
do they typically get balanced or are they
Oh
just
my
whatever
God.
you can roll?
It's just kind of whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I died. I don't even know how.
I didn't do anything.
White Mage LB. They've got the
Oh.
wings.
Oh.
Wait, do
think I
white
need to look
mages
up, like,
in
tutorials on how to play
14
PvP in
PvP do fucking Mercy's Heroes Never Die?
No, they do lasers. No, it's not
Okay.
lasers. Who does the laser? What healer does the laser?
it's gotta
White
be
Mage
Sage,
does a dread
right?
stun laser.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is White Mage.
They do a big fuck off laser and get increased healing.
We're fucked. They have their entire team on the fucking goddamn point.
Yeah,
Oh, don't worry, I'm putting down a turret.
How? Okay, no, there's fucking hats. They fucking hit me.
The monk LB goes through the shield.
Well, no.
like a warrior ability.
No, they hit me through the wall. They shouldn't have had line of sight on me.
That is a thing that happens. Line of sight. That does seem a little weird.
Oh, Wolfmark.
Yeah, no, we fucking can't get through them now. They have too much momentum. God damn it.
Oh, you've got your LB up.
I'm gonna
You
use
throw
it.
that in Muhammad.
I'm throwing out a Phoenix.
Fuck you, monk.
Fuck dark.
What keeps fucking pushing me back? Wow, go us. I don't know why I popped fucking my defense there, but I did.
I just see you fucking floating along.
We all float on again.
Ooh.
My KD ratio was 1 to 5, so not great.
Eh,
But I got 3
That-
assists.
it do be like
At
that
least
some
you
days.
got a kill.
Yeah.
Well,
Now we're in
monks do have a very good ability for
Stay away.
randomly killing people.
Oh,
Like
that was.
I don't. Damn, that Fester did 8. Oh, God.
Look, hey, look at that guy over there. It'd be a shame if I thunderclapped next to him.
I feel like this damage is showing up suddenly.
Oh, well, none of us were on the crystal.
Well, I don't think we can fucking. Yeah, how did they do so much better than us?
5
They only-
kills.
They only did 3 more kills than us total. By the way, my KDA is 239.
I think mine said 525.
Yep.
Respectable.
I don't normally get that many.
Mine was 153.
I usually just don't get any kills ever because I don't know how you kill people in this game sometimes.
You just hit him.
You hit
It
him.
doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
It marks as an assist for me every time.
Clearly, Axe, you're not doing enough damage. I do believe it's determined on the amount of damage done to a class, to a person by person.
And I did that with not even setting up my hotbars.
So, okay, shall we try again?
Is everyone out?
I am at the also try.
You'll also try? Alright, so everyone go to casual match and crystalline conflict.
Alright.
We're gonna go after the 1. So here we go. 3, 2.
Wait, hold on.
I went, okay.
Sorry, I was not on casual. That must be why we did different. I did
Oh.
ranked.
You were on ranked!
Hey,
No wonder
I
Dallas only
got
got one.
ranked. I got a kill in ranked. I'm happy.
Do you know what? That means Dallas has done rank matches. He is clearly superior to all of us.
I mean,
Yes.
it's more rank's kind of dumb because if you just do it enough times,
No,
you just
Axe.
get
No, Axe. That's the thing. That means no matter what, he's on a leaderboard that we are not on. Even if he utterly fucking sucks.
Fuck it.
No, I ain't doing ranked. Hell no.
I mean, man, it's not full of people that
let's,
feel
let's
better.
do casual. Let's do casual. I might still get paired with you considering I didn't do anything.
I showed the menu on stream.
All right. So everyone ready?
Yes.
All right,
After the 1, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, gotta wait a bit.
I feel like a part of me is like the 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, that's
Well,
what
then
I
you'd
said.
say on go.
Yeah.
The 3 and then go, or go on 3?
Well, and that's
I
why.
popped.
I popped.
No.
I think I'm with Axe.
I see Gustavo getting the achievement!
What is it? I didn't see it yet.
That's who sees on Umbra.
Umbra.
I'm on Ash.
Oh my god, are you lucky?
Oh, it's me, Axe and Dallas.
Hi.
That's pretty cool.
It works well.
This person lost, prepare to die.
Oh dear.
Took him a second.
Okay, I've
This is
done
awesome. I
before.
love it.
Oh dear.
Help me with you.
There is death incoming for you. Prepare to suffer.
Oh, you decide to be a tank. Basically, try to be aggressive.
Did I switch classes?
No.
Can't switch.
Yeah, not in this one. You can only do that in front line.
Well, I'm at least I
How's your
have
whole
one.
class now? Doing no things.
Top bar work down. You got like 7 moves and then your 5 support moves.
Let's roll.
Yeah, but I never get my speed up.
Speed.
Axe, don't. Okay, there's your first problem. Don't run out like there like that. Hug the walls.
Ah, fuck.
Take this, Chris. Fuck you.
I hope you're enjoying this
I'm gonna
commentary,
get you.
chat.
Oh, god damn it. You got away.
No, you didn't.
Fuck.
Ah, look.
How did you get to that before me?
I'm healing for my fucking
Eat it. Eat it. Yeah. All right.
For some reason I'm not allowed to use the chat.
Oh yeah, you're not allowed.
Oh,
To,
no,
you,
you're not.
you have to use hotkeys. Someone got me.
There's
Who got me?
specific PvP buttons for chat.
Yeah.
So that was lucky. On my screen, I ran into the potion before you did, and you got the potion.
Clearly, my Garuda picked it up before you.
I've never made the potions work for me.
It just
You gotta
takes
have,
forever.
gotta be
Damn
missing
it.
some health.
Where are we?
God damn it.
Everyone, pop your fucking bubbles.
What bubble?
Your protect guard.
Oh. Oh, that sucked.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
might as well.
counted as you
winning.
getting the kill.
Damn. Okay, I got fucking wrecked. Jesus.
I
I hit you with a stun, so.
he's on the opposite.
What team are we on? Are we red or blue?
Blue.
Yeah, we're blue.
Oh, we're losing.
Yes.
Dirty Blues.
Does that make me caboose? I feel like that makes me caboose.
You might
I'm
be caboose.
Michael J. Caboose, and I
eat babies. I'm just looking broke on my face.
God damn it! Everyone hates me. Why? God, get off of me!
No, Lucky. I died before. They killed
Why
me
are
before
warriors
you.
so good in this?
Oh my God, we got curb stomp. What the?
It's like I don't even
Oh
understand.
my God!
Wake up!
I got the only kill.
We got some
raffle
early
stomp.
trumps. Like what the actual fuck?
We got raffle stomp.
I didn't even know what I did wrong. I didn't have time to even figure out what I was doing there.
Jesus Christ.
We got.
Try it again. 'cause
Oh my
it's like,
God!
It's like
That was funny.
Meanwhile, I looked over to Omega, and it's like, yes, I could do main story quests, but also there's an ape current here.
you know, fuck
Well,
it.
yeah,
I'm gonna
I mean,
become,
it's
I'm gonna
right
become
there.
a warrior because warriors are actually good in PvP. Fuck it.
We're 80%, probably fine.
I'm gonna try and learn how to play monk and not die immediately.
Monk's good though.
Monk is good.
That's why I'm sticking with it.
Actually, no, fuck it. I'm doing samurai. I'm actually good at samurai.
Well, try Reaper.
Actually, let me double check my.
That's also
my
really
PvP.
good too.
Let me check
Yeah,
my
careful.
PvP.
You don't double up on classes, because apparently you can't be in the same party as another one of the same class.
I will stay.
Okay, wait, what class are you?
I am
what class
summoner.
are you?
I'm samurai.
I'm Black Mage.
Black Mage, okay. I'm Reaper.
Alright,
And
look at the,
Dallas is
look at
one.
the thing up. I would say, like, how that worked out was great. It was just like, god damn it, I wish it was a longer game.
Oh yeah, no,
Honestly, if I'm gonna be real, win or lose, I prefer the game to be fucking short.
Fair.
I do not want to be stuck in like 10 minutes of overtime. I've had that happen once. It was bullshit. I hated it.
It was
Fair.
just
I just wanted a chance to actually,
look,
like, kill someone.
It's lucky. Time to fire a dragon beam at him.
Fuck.
I
I
like
didn't even
Mario.
get to LV. I'm sad.
Guys,
Your healer died.
Let me set up a class and I'll join you guys.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I'm gonna go. Let me see. Do I have? How am I? Yeah, I got like 18k of the fucking tokens and 16k of the crystals. I'm gonna go spend them on something.
You'll spend those, yeah. Oh, buy the
What are you
Garo
gonna go
set, I
as,
guess.
Dallas? Oh, sorry, Aaron, because I can change from Black Mage.
I'm gonna go machinist.
How would you set up your hotbars for PvP?
It's actually really simple.
Well, I mean, like, where do you go? Because you can't just do it from anywhere.
If you're in the PvP zone, it just switches.
The
to
wolf
PvP.
stand.
Okay, so you just go to the
Oh,
wolf
wolf
stand.
stand, right.
Bottom of Lenosha.
Yeah, I've been there before to unlock all the stuff, so I know where it is. Okay.
But yeah, you can go there and you can change your whole step PvP affiliate stuff.
Where do I pull up my PvP abilities?
I mean, if you just go there, it should be.
PvP. If you go to your PvP profile, they'll be in there.
Yes, character, PvP profile, and it should have your PvP actions.
Oh,
There's
okay, there
also
they
a
are.
quick chat in there too.
All right.
Sure.
This is not a good size for this.
I didn't know you could guard the tornadoes.
What?
Yeah, it's either that or quickly get to one of the fast-moving chocobo spots.
Where are the dummies?
I think that my second comment.
I have a 7-part combo that I've never seen the end of.
One moment, I need.
Yeah, Monkey is weird.
I've never tried Monk actually. In
It
PvP.
has one attack button.
Oh man, I'm one win away
Oh,
from
yeah,
getting
they like a model these guns.
the mythical 117.
And they have a stop, which is
Where's Ninja again? I'm gonna
And
go
it's
get that.
lights.
I'm gonna get that achievement right now.
I don't like being hit by Monk LB because it's always whenever I'm guarding, and that's when it does the most amount of damage.
Yeah, if you hit someone while they're guarding, it does like double damage.
It's awful. And Dragoon is, because Omega's looking at it, Dragoon is one of the more threatening PvP classes.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Because
It's like mostly we just get a lot of our high-level damage abilities that I can't even get at yet.
Yeah,
The Ironwalker's
Forward
done, yeah.
Forward roll is good because when it hits people, they do less damage to you.
Deals unaspected damage with potency 2k to all nearby, and gives them horrid word debuff. Reduces damage by 50% for 10 seconds. Damn.
Dragoons are good at just opening fights.
Yeah, they jump in, hold roll, and if they've got their LB set up, they can't be targeted in the air.
And if it goes really bad, you jump
And
back.
they keep us a version of elusive jump.
Yeah.
Let you run faster too.
Oh well, you backflip backwards, and then you get to do whirlwind thrust, which is you fire a dragon laser forward.
Yeah, I'm noticing that we've talked about, like, obviously they have their own, but your PvP actions are simplified so that you have, like, less shit to do. Like, you have automatic combos that flow through your stuff. Your moves change to this, that, and the other thing and go through the stuff.
Yeah. Like, Gas Gogo is actually, it upgrades an Astron normally, but in PvP, it's just like, yep, just Gas Gogo's an Astron.
Yeah.
Just go do it.
So that's interesting.
Lucky Stud, do I want to quickly take a pee?
Alright.
New stuff. Where am I going? Need to find Alphino's location, defeat monsters around him. All right. Alphino, you forgot your babysitter.
Hi, Chris. I mean, Chris, you want to do like some practice matches?
Damn, Alphino, you fucking booked it.
Oh wait, no, I mean,
Where is a damn dummy?
Oh, here. Right.
You dare challenge me, dragon? Motherfucker couldn't even live through all my buttons.
Alright, so that has a timer.
Soul
Oh, it's the Crimson set, but it doesn't look like it doesn't have garbage coloring.
Right, but I'm
What are
not
we
able
talking
to.
Oh, wait. I need to also double check the most important thing for the next portrait.
I had to make
I got a tree.
I did.
Fight the tree!
Yeah, combat.
Oh, no. Oh shit! Well, there's what happened to the fucking red mage hat.
No, why are they not letting me?
Thrust is what's.
I found the red mage hat.
Okay, so that's also.
No, it's a hell of
Main
PvP.
plus,
Yeah.
Okay, that's that.
Ah,
Wait, why am I in a PvP match?
How do I disable
Did you be
aggro
queued
now?
up?
Wait, did you queue up already, Dallas?
No, I
Says-
talked to someone and I became in a PvP match.
Oh no, there's show
you're in
that's a cutscene.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they're just showing you front lines.
There we go.
No, it was
How
rival
do we
wings.
end the?
whatever the
I
fuck
forgot
it
how.
was.
do we
Oh,
end the-
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I've
What
been
I have
tagging
actually
all-
never done rival wings.
I've not either.
It's PvP with a lot of people.
So you've got small map,
Oh,
medium map, big map.
No, it's with like 30 people.
Frontline's is 72.
Yeah, front lines is 72.
No, but it's the same map we just played on.
Ah.
Oh, it's just bigger crystal.
No, it's not bigger. It's just more.
That
I've
trick is
done the
tough.
most
I need all
important
four
thing, which
buttons.
is change my portrait.
I need to do that eventually.
How do you can't get wolf collar stuff from this, can you?
Yes, you can. What you can do is you can trade one of your resources. I can't remember. It might be the crystals, or
Crystals.
the wolf mark. Crystals, you can trade those in for wolf collars if you want a particular item from the wolf collars.
It's
Yeah,
good
but
that
you only
can
get
swap.
But you can only get the crystals by progressing through the season. So more PvP.
Where's the crystalline guy?
It's right here. Drop your crystal.
Where are you?
Like right in front of you, dude.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, you should see him. He'll be big and red.
I can't say it's either, dude.
So all of those.
I have 0 crystals.
Well, how much PvP have you
PvP
done?
Revile?
The 2 matches today.
Yeah, then you're probably not gonna have it. If you want to check, to get crystals, you're gonna need to go to your PvP profile under character. In the upper right, there's gonna be a button called Series Malmstones. If you click that, it will basically give you the battle pass. Basically, every level you will either get about 1,000 crystals or some nifty item.
Yeah, the thing we want is the key at 15. I just want the armor at 25.
I also want the armor at 25, but
Same.
like I said, I'm probably gonna stop when Omega stops, so we probably only got enough time for like one more match.
Bless you.
Alright, I'm right.
Yeah, I'm
Enjoy
probably up for
picnic
some of these
time with the
cutscenes.
boys and lady.
It's a good scene.
Well, we're definitely kicking up the. I can tell the animation has been dialed up a little for this. We're putting some effort into the stuff.
All right, let me get the thing open. All
right.
All right, let me know whenever. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
My finger's on the trigger.
All
Yep.
right. So we're gonna go after 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right, didn't pop for me.
Did not pop for me either.
Nope.
Yep.
I'm gonna go practice my rotation.
Pop
for me.
Nope. Popped.
All right, that's a good sign.
I am on.
I'm on Umbra.
I'm with Dallas and Lucky again.
Again. God damn it.
I'm with Crystallite and Loth.
We got it.
Yeah, God, it's 3v3.
Lucky. The sad news is we've got the monk who beat you up before.
Not again.
Yeah, who you thought was hacking?
I'm ready to kill him.
Pepe.
I got it. I know how to murder people this time, right? At
Fucking
least.
Pepe, no.
It's time to dance.
I challenge him to Mortal Kombat.
Also, I'm being dance partner. I'm going to murder people. I am going to murder them.
I am praying for our success.
And it
Pray,
shifts to-
pray return to the waking sands.
Nah, I'm good.
Pray return to your face.
Pray return to these nuts.
You guys want some buko nuts? I got some spare.
Pray return to the grave.
Some lag.
Oh, Pepe's just in here. Fuck. Take that.
I lost.
Up. I
Die,
got
Loth. Get him.
Damn it.
Oh. Pepe is gone. The revenge is sealed.
Oh shit, I've been made a kata.
Dramatic firewood throw. Yeah.
Damn it.
I hate the Reaper stun so much. And I'm dead.
I'm just pressing
Survive
buttons.
that. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I'm amazed I did not get kills on anyone there. Like, holy shit.
Oh god, I fucking
Bye, Harp.
guarded at the right time
Hey,
there.
Harp.
Hello.
I am dead. Goodbye, world.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Dallas. By the way, go to sleep. Not get frozen.
And now melt.
Why are you telling me what? Why are you give no axe?
Oh, he just kicked me in the dick. I almost got your guys' healer. Almost.
See, this is the kind of PvP content I enjoy, when it's me and the friends and we can yell at each other.
Okay. But no, I can't.
Fucking die.
No, why did I have to despawn during the tornado thing?
Oh fuck! I didn't put my fucking shield on it. No! Pain!
Right, that's how you do it. And then fuck.
Die! Gotcha.
Yep, I did not know that there was tornadoes, so
Yeah, it's a meter on the side that says turbulence is incoming in X. At that point you got to have your shield ready, otherwise you get launched.
I have a shield.
Yes, it's the guard.
I got you.
Oh, guard. Okay.
Ah, I sleep. Oh, I get shocked.
Cease.
I've just been a menace to you guys.
It's fine.
It's not fun. Die.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. I finally. I was lucky to send it to a pig.
Well, what class were you playing? White mage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Go do the
I haven't even
styles.
used my LB yet.
Fucking die. There we go. Fuck.
Stop
You're
telling me.
surviving, you fucker.
There is
I
a
should've
rock
saved that for
wants
one of
to
those
give me a
shielding.
quest. I will ignore him.
I almost killed Kristarla. I'm sad I was not able to.
That's that would be.
Shit.
Aim! I did.
Oh, fuck me, I gotta run. Alright, parrying time.
Oh, Preston just logged in.
Oh.
God, I wish I could actually grab potions. Damn it.
Die,
We're doing
Axe.
okay for like 5 seconds.
Hey, Dallas.
They're on their way back!
Bye, Dallas.
Died.
God, I
Oh,
don't
it's the Umbral Static. You
I feel
guys
like
talked
I'm
about that
doing
yesterday.
something wrong. I don't know what.
No, I think we're going back pretty forward.
1v4 does not work very well.
Nope.
I usually,
Yeah,
like,
watch Dallas
I don't,
run
but like,
past me.
a good samurai player can usually beat the 1v4 actually.
Don't assume you're that
yeah,
good.
good.
Yeah, I know.
Just because you saw somebody do it once in a Twitch clip.
I didn't. I've just seen it happen in Frontlines 4 times in a row.
That's a lie.
It's also
Okay, it was only twice in a row.
Someone has marked Lucky to die.
What?
I saw, like, you had the one target symbol above your head.
I'm popular.
Oh, fucking Dallas.
I guess I'm a fucking menace.
Nope, I'm stunned. Hold on. Oh, yep, I'm dead.
Dallas, that was good. You interrupted my LB. Now I can't do that anymore.
I know, I
Guys,
beat
where's the
you.
crystals? Wait, push the crystal, push the crystal.
Wait, we killed everyone!
Push the cart!
Holy shit!
What are we doing?
Wait, where are the other people? Oh, they're dead?
Go!
Oh,
Go!
push.
Gotta push the cart.
Overtime, baby!
You've hit overtime.
I'm having fun though.
Overtime.
Also, this music's pretty good.
I am also once again gonna do that thing Loft joked about, and I see all my friends waiting by the MSQ, and I'm like, nah, fam, Aether Currents. Touch swirly. Get dizzy.
Well, if you're lucky, I don't have LB right now to kill you.
It's okay. Your dancer killed me. Well,
Lucky killed you.
Well, that was a mixture of like all of you guys were there. I just wanted you guys
To be fair, I also stunned you, so...
Toot, Omega, toot!
I shall doot the forbidden doot. This horn sounds a lot different than I thought it would.
Yes, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, Pepe's just spamming with hello.
I also just killed you with my LB again, love.
He's probably trying to be like, hello, what are you doing?
Oh god, there's someone in here with us.
It was me!
He was so small, I couldn't see him. Jesus.
Yep.
Did we? Oh!
Did I win? High five! Oh my god, look at we just won by 1%.
Yeah, it is.
Holy mother of God,
I only got 3 kills.
Doubt I did anything. Huh?
You did 12 assists.
Yeah, I never get kills. I don't know why. Like,
12
I like
assists is
to.
still good.
not really. I don't.
You're looking at the wrong machinist.
Yet the meaning was
Yeah.
clear within
Oh.
You got 8 assists.
8 assists, 3 dead.
Okay, sorry.
I was 3-2-11.
Racefelger.
Oh,
If you wanted
Do
to
you
be
not
surprised with your
remember me?
dancer's damage.
Yeah, our
It was
dancer
I
is
whom you
insane.
found in
I
Travania.
know how to play dancer, I guess.
Answer would not
truth
fucking
about
die.
your-
They knew what they were doing.
oh man, if we get all 10 of us doing this would be hilarious.
God, I wish we could just do a private
But
match.
speak it, I must.
Well, I want to get
I
fucking,
have
I want to get
summoned
PvP XP.
Fair.
so,
Yeah, fair.
I probably need to do PvP to knock out my Wondrous tails, actually.
Actually, that's a
I
good
should
question. Was that
probably
part of my
I
wish?
tried to refresh my act. Oh, right, Crystal Conflict. I should have been doing that. Fuck, I would have been done with my Pokemon.
I turned it down in PvP for a second. Omega has a very important cutscene.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you know?
Ooh, hey, I got 1,000 crystals.
Dragon Man is speaking weird tongues to me.
I love the dragon tongue, but I wish I knew the language.
So are the Tropeos weapons like the seasonal weapons?
Which ones?
The crystal weapons.
I don't think they're seasonal. I think they're representative. The only thing things that are like really limited are what's in the battle pass, for lack of a better term.
Then the spirit that
We done for today, or?
I think so. Omega's probably gonna be winding down here pretty soon.
Then I probably do have to head out.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a cutscene. Stuff is happening. I can't talk about it.
Baby.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Izel's desire to heal the rift between
Now you
man and
talk about
dragon
it.
is real, and it has borne us this far.
Did he actually leave?
Yes.
Okay.
Some stuff is happening.
We would spare both
I love
our
this.
kind and
He
yours.
didn't
the
say
ravages of
rogue,
this
but you
senseless
can
war.
tell he was talking about
Pray
the black
join your
things.
voice to ours
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
call
no.
for peace and forgiveness.
This is... I love whenever we talk about the mechanics of primals and how they work. Because, you know... Hraesvelgr's just saying primals are fake news.
Just embodiments of faith.
But I feel like that isn't 100% true because some of the primals we've met do not necessarily act in the like interests that befit the belief of the people sometimes. Sometimes they're quite rude to the people who claim to believe in them.
There is a reason for that.
Yeah,
I
there's
will not tell you that.
There's some extra. I'm just saying, as is often the case with Final Fantasy games, a guy drops down, gives me several pages of exposition, and then I go, wait a minute, that's not 100% true. That stuff you said. There's other things going on. There's other context here.
Yeah, like, hey, there might be more context being given to you right now.
I still enjoy the whole thing of Rezuko. Is like, you are not her. Her soul lives within me.
I did have kind of some questions about that. Yes, I'm glad we did get back to that. But also, I have to read because I can't listen to Hraesvelgr speak.
Yes.
Because he's just speaking backwards at me.
Is it actually backwards?
I don't think it's literally
I thought it
backwards,
was
but I
some
can't really make
kind
out the
of-
phonemes.
I thought it was voice modulated Latin.
It's a very interesting art style.
Make me think of God of War.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna think. It's kind of like vaguely Nordic.
It is, honestly. It looks like a triptych art.
Oh well, yeah, it's on.
Well, I mean, you
wood.
are talking Hraesvelgr.
Is true.
Hraesvelgr, yeah.
Hraesvelgr.
Hi, Burger.
Feathery Burger.
I would love to walk up to him and be like, "Hi, burger."
I think he'd be very pissed.
Hraesvelgus. Hraesvelgr. He would be like, "Die, mortal." No.
I
Oh
need to
yeah,
go
this
fight-
is Nordic as fuck. Look at this little
I
elf
need to go
boy.
fight Nickelger.
I forgot about the story. It's like, God.
Fucking cool ass art though.
Ratatosker.
Okay, so yeah, we just took all the names of the tree peoples and we made them dwagons instead of a squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's what, like 7?
Yeah.
The first brood.
Yeah, because
The children of Midgard.
Grandpa.
These assholes just won't eat the eye.
Take it and use the blood to empower us to become gods.
And chat, remember, be careful about being a dragon cultist. It's weird. Don't eat dragon meat undercooked.
Yeah, look at those images of those guys down there. They look like old ass.
Yeah, they do have the little, like, I like that they've got the little, like, beak helmet.
So this is how it all started.
This is why Nidhogg is angry. I don't think they take well to murdering their siblings being murdered.
Well, no, and then they ate him. Like, it was... What they're describing here is... And we this is basically kind of what Iceheart told us, what Yusel talked about, was that, like... it started with a betrayal. Man and dragon lived together, but mortals got jealous because draggies live forever, as mortals do. So we killed and ate a dragon to unlock their power of immortality, and the dragons were understandably quite nettled about this. The crux of this issue is the fact that Nidhogg is nettled about, as far as I know, until I click this next dialogue box, Nidhogg is nettled about people who should have been dead for a while. So it's the old sins of the father thing. Like, is it really right for Nidhogg to burn up Ishgard when all the people living there today who are fucking cold and starving and shit don't even know that this is why this war happens? They just know that the dragons are out there and they're trying to fucking exterminate their ass.
Well, you'll find out more.
That's why I clicked the next
After
dialogue
a
box.
few clicks.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well,
if a fly invaded your house, you are gonna eliminate its progeny.
And
the
at any
dragon-
point, Ishgard said, "Are bad for this. We are sorry."
Well, yeah, probably not.
Fuck,
That it should
or no,
absolve
we're just
your
continuing like,
kind of
"Fuck you,
full
dragons. We do what we
responsibility."
want." Stab.
I think it's also the most
Well, and
people didn't know
Estinian
the
did just
story.
roll up and be like,
Why
okay,
should I
that's your
believe
version of the
your
story,
version
bro.
of events?
Yeah, fuck you. So yeah, no, I can understand. The dragons definitely did not do anything to quell the conflict, but I can guarantee you the humans did not do anything either.
well, yeah,
no
no,
one
that's why we live in the cycle of revenge. It's just, I find it interesting how a lot of the dragons are like, you puny mortals, it is all your fault for your betrayal. And, you know, but also, you just said it, we're mortals, dude. We weren't alive. We didn't do it.
It's been
We don't
10
know shit.
generations. It's been 10
I mean,
generations.
Yeah, but how many generations has it been for them?
Well, none. I know.
That's the thing. It's all
And that's why that's why we got into this. That king wanted the power to live forever. Anyway, as Frengel just said that Nidhogg meaneth for, you know, Thornton's people to suffer till the end of days.
Very angry.
Yeah, no, like from a human's perspective, it's like, yeah, it happened a long ass fucking time ago. But from them, it's like it was only Tuesday. Last Tuesday.
Quite remember
It was last
that
week.
Lusco was Nidhogg like a root hair almost.
It was a sister, I think.
Well, they're all brothers and sisters, but I didn't stop two of them.
Yeah, Tiamat and
Fair.
Muhammad. Yeah,
Also,
that's-
one of the bosses we beat up earlier is supposed to be Nidhogg's girlfriend.
Do you think maybe the problems could have been solved if they just had like an HOA to organize a community?
I mean, well, no, yes, it would have solved the problem because they both would have got together to burn down the fucking HOA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's also another big twist. All
The
this
twist storyline
guardians.
spoiled this for you, actually.
No, because it didn't actually. The name Ratatosker was never used in the Dragoon questline.
No, I think it's talking about the dragon one, but that was only one person.
That was discussed, yes, but I feel like when that came up in the Dragoon quest, I was like, yeah, there's something about drink the blood, whatever. And we've known that the heretics can become dragons because they've been doing that since
I
AAR.
have borne witness to such a transformation.
Yeah, see?
Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it's some manner
Turns
of
out that all
Dravanian
elves are
enchantment.
actually part dragon. Or at least
Well,
all the
all
ones
the
from
Guardian
Ishgard.
Therian elves.
But if
As
any
it turns out, all dragons are actually half Lalavel.
has such potential within
No,
them.
no.
I think all the dragons you fought are really people.
The Solar Queen was people.
Oh no, we've discovered why dragons have an unlimited asshole dimension. It's because the dragons is us. See, this would actually probably go a long way to shout this in the streets and be like, guys, dragons are literally people.
This is when the Inquisition comes down, throws you in chains, and tortures you until you say, I fucking love to do dragons in the butt. So, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. But like, that said, I mean, I also feel like some Ishgard would be like, oh yeah, we knew heretics were people. They betrayed us, though.
Yeah, they're the enemy.
They're the enemy.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did
It's
not
always
simply
great when you can
raise
look at a
Ishgard
place
to
and
the
think, well,
ground.
Ishgardians
church and
don't let
power
Ishgardians do
and-
dragons.
And they've got
He
an
has no
Inquisition in
intention
place,
of
and it's
winning
like,
the
yep, you can
Dragon's
totally
War,
trust those
for it
guys.
is no
Okay, so this is actually new information.
but
It's not actually a
the
war of
eternal
revenge.
requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Nidhogg is just doing a very, very slow, very, very methodical ethnic cleansing.
Yeah, now we've gone too far.
He's just trying to undo the mistake entirely.
Yeah, but in like the shitty way.
Yeah.
Like, hey, all of your bloodline are cursed.
Shitty way.
All of your bloodline are cursed for a thing you absolutely have no control. We've wrapped it around to the like the blood purity aspect. Hey, you have no control over the fact that you were born in Elazin and Ishgard, but I'm gonna make you become a dragon, or I'm gonna eat you. No two choices.
Yeah, no, like you can't control who your parents are. You can control the choices once you become an adult. So that's why I'm all like, no, you guys are continuing to perpetuate this war. Fuck you guys.
It's just the thing that doesn't see a difference.
Return the eye to Nidhogg
It is
and
also
beg forgiveness
is
for our
new.
ancestors' crimes.
Because of how powerful the dragons are, even with how strong the adjective are, it's like, why have we not been raised to the ground yet?
Well, yeah, Estidian just said, he's like, hey, why does Nidhogg... I mean, he feels how angry Nidhogg is at all times. So it is good for him to be like, you know, I've wondered why Nidhogg doesn't just eat us all. It's because he's doing a thing.
And now he's talking about time.
Yeah, he's talking about the time dilation. I do find it interesting that he is like, well, you get it. You can say you're sorry easy because you weren't there. It's like, I feel like the dragons are applying a slight double standard of time.
It's kind of hard. President of the past is the same thing.
Also, by the way, chat, I have noticed that Hraesvelgr only has one eye right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed this. We haven't remarked on it yet, but I did see it. It's gonna fuck off.
Let's see if it comes up later.
I mean, the eyes are gonna be important. Well, it'll be coming up next week if it comes up, because I think after I tell Alphado this thing, oh man, she's so sad. You're okay.
She's so sad that she's not dragon wife.
You turned yourself. I mean, no, she is though. You turned yourself through the power of self-belief.
She legitimately was like, I've summoned the Saint Shiva, this would be great. And it's like, that. Fake.
And Hraesvelgr's like, no, I still have that.
I think she actually fell in love with Hraesvelgr a bit, honestly, from doing it, is the thing.
Well, yeah, because she kind of, she's shaped herself. She called him her lover. She's got some back and forth. But the use of the word love in English is also ambiguous. Thanks, localization team.
Actually, again, I wonder which language they did this in first.
Japanese or English, depends.
Yeah, I don't know who'd have written the script first.
I think they do the dubbing in English first.
I know for 16 they said that they finalized and recorded the script in English first, so that they would have the more natural sounding pass and then backport basically. I don't know if they've been...
Fox question.
Yeah. You spoke to Hraesvelgr. You get new pants.
Alright, did anyone manage to get tickets to FanFest? Because I didn't want to try.
Well, again, I'm not going to fucking Las Vegas in fucking summer, y'all.
In July?
I can't pay to go there.
No.
Like,
well, what do you propose we
listen,
do now?
I'm in the Pacific Northwest. Our summers are, relatively temperate, and I still fucking die. You want me to go down to the fucking desert?
In that direction.
Not to mention that I see no attraction in Vegas in general.
I might pay for a digital
You
ticket.
cannot still mean to
Yeah, I'll pay for a
me.
digital ticket.
I
I'll do that
have been
totally.
true to my word and
Like,
aided
I'll go
you
watch
in this
the stream.
fool.
Yeah.
But your efforts at parley have come
me
to
some good
naught,
shit.
Lady Iceheart.
But no, the whole
I
thing about
will
the lottery
see
with the tickets
Ishgard
was fucking
saved.
crazy too.
And
Like,
for that,
Jesus.
With the tale of our ancestors'
I
vile
don't know why I
betrayal
decided to do
yet
that,
ringing in
but-
your ears, you
I feel like a
speak
lot
of
of shows are starting
continuing
to do
this
that now.
war.
Lotteries instead of just first come
nay,
first serve.
lady. I would
You think it's like an
pierce its
anti-scalper thing?
vengeful heart.
Probably. It's
When
probably to
Nidhogg
make it so that you
dies,
can't just
this war shall
technology
die with
your
him.
way into, having better infrastructure to get it.
And then there's
Hey,
also
look.
the timing things.
I look at
moment,
the Estinian line, but it actually has a point.
You yourself spoke of the great world's
Well, yeah,
strength,
Estinian's talking about how,
but
hey,
you
that thing
believed
with
him
Hraesvelgr
powerful
didn't work
enough to
out,
raise your
so
city to the ground.
we
I'm
we
gonna
have
end the
to
war
stop.
How
myself.
are we few to
I
challenge
don't mean
him?
to continue this war. I mean to fucking end it because I mean, he's not wrong from this point of view. Like, his point is, well, if Nidhogg is the one who's really, really mad at us, if we get rid of him, if we put him out of his misery, we will have to worry about this less. And then Alphino is like, there's 4 of us. Also, technically there's only 3 of us, because I'm not convinced that Lady Isar would help us.
Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
That's right, he's a dragon, he has lair actions.
Combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with
yes, Justinian, you remembered I'm also an Azure Dragoon, let's go! Fuck you, Alphino, I don't need you, let's go kill Nidhogg.
But he can heal you, though.
Dragon Bros!
Speculation is
Friendship with Alphino over now.
Just imagine my Warrior of Light and Justinian doing the Predator handshake with the Eye of Nidhogg between us.
I was gonna bring up that meme. Yeah, same here. The metal.
Sorry, it's just so many people have been like, yes, with this Azure Dragoon, Justinian, and I'm like, guys, right here. But at least Justinian is like 2 Azure Dragoons.
I mean, he kicked his ass when he was like high on Dragon
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall
Must
consider it a miracle if mine armor
we
is
solve
not
this with
stained
violence?
crimson
Like,
ere
we
this
solve
conflict
every
is ended.
primal thing with violence. What do you mean?
And at the very least, AAR and some of the bridge quests do go out of their way to explain that, like, no. With primals, we gotta do it. When a primal has been summoned, the only thing that stops them from being a problem is to kick them back out of reality so that their forces have to gather crystals.
Primals keep sucking up aether when they're summoned.
Yeah, that's why they need to be fed crystals constantly, is because they are always a net drain of resources in the world. So we just gotta fucking slap their shit and send them back.
Actually, well, no, I can't talk about that yet, son of a bitch.
It's okay, Lucky. It's okay.
Yeah.
If you want, you can yell at me in DM, and then I'll do my best to answer.
I should explore our kitchen.
No, because listen, here's the thing. Even in spoilers, people have the temptation to tuck. Because here's the thing. Well, actually, I could preface this, but that's way too much fucking work.
And we have not
actually,
the
Axe,
time
have you
to
beaten
wait for her to
Endwalker
gather up the
yet?
pieces of her shattered.
I know. I mean, I was
no,
gonna say
he has not.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put my head on the ground right now.
Yeah, so it's like...
I mean, no, you don't know all the stuff. You got to go do more stuff. There's new
It's like,
stuff.
this
is literally the thing I just talked about with Hraesvelgr. I'm like, they're going to give you 12 pages of exposition, and then 4 hours from now, another guy's going to come along and be like, hey,
So
here's how
an
that's
end
not
of 1
quite
through 5?
true. Yeah, here's your new appendix.
So
oh, this is very sad. Anyway, I have accepted the quest. I am going to exit the game and call it a day. We've been going for over 3 hours, and I'm very sleepy today, in case you guys haven't noticed. I'm fucking yawning.
I didn't.
Sorry, I just need to quickly share this with you guys because Axe said this. Because this is what I imagine now.
Okay, but thanks to the boys for helping me with dungeons and primals and stuff. We had fun, and thanks to everybody for tuning into the stream. We'll see you guys back next week for more of me running around chasing dragons. You know, it's what we do here. And I'll be seeing you. And I'll probably have to get some PvP time myself. Ow, later. Oh.
And remember, everybody, Shiva is a scaly. Confirmed.
I mean, that's been confirmed for several weeks of streams.
So does that mean we can say Hraesvelgr is a fleshy?
I mean, I don't
Stream's
think
over.
they did it. He used Aether out of like...
Stream's over.